over-delivered with Warwick, I think. They're constantly adjusting the game, looking into everything. Sky's the limit. Sky is the limit here, and it's already so damn fun to play. I feel like I can't wait to get my hands on any other character that they decide to put in.
Yeah, and I think the the communications on the game, I think, have been like S tier, right? In so many situations where it's like, oh, okay, we see that, you know, this character or this type of strategy is like very prominent, and we're keeping an eye on it, and we're telling you that, you know, we are seeing it behind the scenes. But also at the same time, it's like, oh, okay, we're not going to knee-jerk reaction anytime we see something that becomes popular, right? There's like a trust in the player base, in the, you know, professional kind of scene, to see if there's an opportunity for counterplay. I'm sure on the dev side as well, right? They've had more than enough time with these characters to kind of have these ideas that, you know, they could just let loose into the wild, but it would be so much more fun to see the player base kind of develop it themselves. But they've been keeping their finger on the pulse on it in so many ways. And like you said, each new champion that kind of drops, like hearing Combo Fiend get to talk about, you know, the inspirations for Warwick and the power fantasy you want while playing that character. Marlin Pie, somehow making Teemo one of the most technical characters in the game. Like,
ridiculous.
You got me, man. Yeah.
Dude, I'm really happy with the roster of folks that we have working on this game. The communication has been incredible. I think some of the best communication from a balance perspective that we have had. And we have reached the moment that our bracket is ready here today. We're going to take a look at who we have in top 16. Winner's side, Inzem versus Yada. Cyrus versus Lightwist. So we already have a team in the winner side of things that has no Echo on there. Jester versus High Am Joy, and Lucian versus King Bully to round out top 8 winner side. And then on the loser side, there's a name I'm not seeing there. And Jatsu, walk me through these players, and you can tell me who I'm honestly surprised to not see, unless there was like a DQ or something. But man, loser side has some familiar and surprising faces.
Yeah, exactly. So Geminini versus Francois, who we saw, yesterday tearing it up in TNS. Sino versus Luno Vuni. You guys are gonna have to, give me a pronunciation check on that one. I don't want to get that one wrong. Luno Vune. Nah, that would go so hard. Obelisk versus Legendary Pred, and Levi Shoto versus Ramachi. But one big name we were talking about just yesterday, and of course that you guys saw in a 45-minute grand final set at TNS just yesterday, tearing it up on the Ari and Teemo, is actually not here. So Zane not showing up on either side of this top cut. So I have to imagine, maybe got busy with the DQ or something came up, but maybe these gamers have studied the already. Knocked him out 16 places.
I'm looking at it right now. It was actually related to game score. So I think he went 4-1, had an 80% win rate. Like, I'm looking at the standings, and then just didn't end up playing more. Because the players who ended up further, there's a lot of 6-2 records, 7-2. Inzem with an 8-0. So I think once they got to that 4-1, they're like, oh, this is probably good enough for top 16. Turns out, just short. Probably needed to play a couple more games. And that's how it goes, because Hikari's right out of there as well. Hikari, the only loss that Hikari sustained was to Inzem, so there's no Hikari, no Zane here. After Hikari also won the it was the TNS Invitational, right? Or iBuyPower PC. So I mean, really great prize on the line. Absolutely has the talent and ability to be in this top 16. Just didn't get enough games in. I mean, hey, one of the blessings and a curse of Zane's team is, man, he can really grind the timer out, but you only got 2 hours. You gotta get more sets in as fast as you can.
That's a tricky thing I think about the ladder format. Like, in general, it's just such a good way to get a bunch of games in the amount of time that you kind of mentally allot in your your Google Calendar, your phone app, or whatever, to playing 2xKO in this competitive setting. But that being said, just because you have a solid win ratio doesn't mean you can kind of sit back on your laurels, right? In that 2 hours, you kind of gotta stay scouting. Okay, the other folks that I'm kind of competing with to make this top 16 cut, how many games have they won? How many have they played? And does that give me a little bit of leeway to slow things down a little bit, just wait, rest my hands, or do I really have to put pedal to the metal?
And I think this is one of the most entered ladder events that we've had as well. So it becomes harder to manage and check how many matches everyone else has played. I also like that now there's going to be, at least for the FlyQuest Fight Series, because we're doing this every Friday, There's gonna be this new mind game of, oh god, how do I optimize my 2 hours of play? And then if you see somebody like on the cusp of top 16, how lame do you start playing? Like, do you change your play style? Be like, we're going to timer every single time. I'm like, you can't queue up again. that it's closed. You're done, right? I think that would be a very fun and interesting layer. It's like then everybody's got to utilize the 2 hours, because I think it's gotten to the point sometimes where players will be like, oh, I won my 5. That guarantees me in. I'm not going to play anymore. Nah, you're staying. You're climbing that ladder like you are Snake from Metal Gear Solid, brother. All right, you are going up, and you are eating time winders. You're like, help.
Put on Snake Eater and put that shit on loop, man. Like you got more games to play, brother. You got even more 2x KO ahead of you. But yeah, it is in fact going to be Inzem versus Yada.
Yeah. Inzem up to the plate. God, I gotta turn this down a little bit. Man, it's loud. 2XK breaking my eardrums, but it's all right. Right into the action. Yasuo Echo versus Teemo Echo. I want to see how much of that 120 seconds we really utilize, and Inzem has wasted no time to win the neutral right off the rip.
All right, so I'm off the time winder. Very good stuff for Inzem here. Away with the great ass. Alright, let's start doing the freestyle shenanigans, but nothing found your clean defense from Inzem. And as I say, opened up in the charge S2. Awkward confirms, but 2 drops coming out from Yada. Can a third? No! Oh, please!
God, still under duress in the corner. Go to utilize the freestyle attack to its fullest. And I mean, I like that. You get the breakout, keep the Echo alive, and Teemo is able to clash back, but the break right in return. You're not out of the woods just yet, as Inzem, it feels like he hasn't found a way to escape this corner. Just finally, even with the retreating guard, you're still getting bodied.
Alright, the Echo is down in the back. Yada has 3 bars available on both these characters, but you just wanted to look for an opportunity to spend, but a crucial drop in that J2H. 5 seconds on the clock, but Teemo is not the one with the life lead here, so Yada is waiting for an opportunity to strike the S2 into tag the clean round 1.
Yeah, as soon as the corner was established, it just felt like Yada never gave Inzem a moment to breathe in the corner, which makes it so difficult, especially because Yada is so great at utilizing the freestyle. It just felt like every single time the turn would typically be over, your expectations were reset because there's another guy coming in.
Right. Oki. Big killing on the down back.
Oh, and the overhead actually connects off the jump in. Yeah, should be able to kill off of the super. And now without having that Yasuo in the back with freestyle, this becomes a lot more difficult to deal with. I feel like I've seen this one before. Get him planted, and I mean you're still stuck in the same position, right? Like the shrooms are gonna get planted.
Okay, for the JM, but barely able to avoid the mushrooms. But now this time, right, Teemo, it's such a big health lead, really just forcing Yada to, you know, take their way on in, but nothing to be found. The tag is to the Echo. Once again, a tag launches to quickly tie up the round.
Yep, it's going to be break even for the entire time in this round 3. So, I mean, it comes down to who's going to utilize it first. But now Shrooms fully locked and loaded. Slingshot already almost there as well. So really strong position to start, and the break immediately from Yada, which means this next mix-up is going to be a little dastardly, but the Time Winder stays for so long and forces the break out of Inzem as well.
Yep. Alright, Time Winder straight into the win wall, but it gave Inzem so much time to set up his mushrooms.
Oh, the dash blow. Drop?
Way to HP, able to take your turn with the Yasuo of 5M. Delay on the tag to try and see if we can catch out a preemptive 5L. Still, no full confirm, charge the S2.
That mix-up is diabolical. Went left, right 3 times in a row and then said, what if I did it a 4th?
Ooh, tried to run up after the install. Nothing to be found again. Another drop.
Yeah, a couple of key drops here from Inzem so far, but now establishing this full screen control, gets the Oki, baits out the wake-up attack. I don't know if that was the burrito or the kebab, but I'm happy we're eating.
Exactly. Somehow, some way, there's food on the table, but trying to slash on through for Yada. You have Fury available, but you gotta make your way through 1.5 characters. Bet it all on the parry. You still got one more burst. You gotta play perfect from now on, but still caught you with the homing attack as Inzem takes game 1.
Timo just zooms in. He goes, "Wee! I'm just having a good time, brother." I think they really encapsulated how it feels to fight Timo in 2XKO, as it feels to fight him in League of Legends. It's insufferable. So good stuff. Inzem just, you know, playing so damn well up close and from far, and it feels like Echo is now the star of the show here. Yada finally breaks out, but Echo I mean, Yasuo is one sneeze away from death. Oh my god!
Tricky! Nah, my ankles got broke, man. I thought we were gonna stay same side. That tricky little rewind into air dash, and now he catch you with the slow-mo time winder once again. No! Yes?
Charge heavy from the air. I mean, you're still under duress. He didn't actually go for the button after the air dash. It was empty air dash this time. And now, even though you got a little bit of gray health back on Yasuo, Echo's done for, and this round's done for as well.
We lost the Echo off of trying to, you know, find our way back out of the block string pressure with parry, and, you know, Yasuo in that 1v2, and almost perfect from Inzem, now putting him on set point.
I think the only downside here, or the only caveat that's beneficial for Yada is Timo's not too locked-loaded on any of the abilities here so far, but not the end of the world, especially when you can route to build the hell out of those rooms. Try to bait.
Oh, looking for a birthday, but nothing found.
All it cost you was a break of your own, yeah. Oh, what a great tag time, and there's the break, forcing it out this time. And great defense from Inzem so far, but he gets cracked below afterwards. Probably looking for the second round of that freestyle tag, and it never came. Oh my god!
Set the down time winder, 2S1. Oh, but you tried to slash through. Okay, you didn't get caught by slow-mo time winder, but now the parries are working out. Yada. No, I was gonna say that should have been the kill in the Echo, but not only is it a drop, it's Inzem taking the momentum right back.
Well, I mean, technically you're still right, J2. It is a kill on the Echo, but it's just not the one we were thinking of. And now Yada is gonna have to be thinking of different options here. Set point here for Inzem. Character point. All he needs is one tap here with the Echo. Great defense. Oh my gosh.
Back in. Gotta be careful. One more win while Pierce could be enough for the chip, but it doesn't matter when you land that crucial hit. The 5M starter should be more than enough as long as we keep this combo clean. The level 1 secures the victory for Inzem 2-0.
Yeah, that was just clean through and through. After that first round where Inzem kind of got locked down in the corner, it feels like it woke him up, really. Like, after that, we got to see a really great control game from the Timo. Just got the shrooms fully locked and loaded, which made Yada a little bit impatient. And then the defense is what really shined for me against Freestyle. Felt like the Freestyle mix-ups were only able to connect once or twice. And, I mean, with how potent they are, it's really, you know, shout outs to Inzem for having that level of defense. He only got punished for utilizing retreating guard just once. And other than that, his defense was pristine, which stopped everything that Yada wanted to do. And the fact that he was able to kill one of the first, like either Yasuo or Echo pretty immediately after getting the burst, after getting the break from Yada, it just makes it so hard to play Freestyle at that point, because then you're fighting double assist Timo, just a barrage of neutral annoyance at you, and you don't even get a chance to play. Like, good stuff from Inzem. Control after getting a little bit woken up in that first round.
Exactly. Float shroom into float shroom. Now they're sending out the blow darts. It's Echo. It's his time. It's his time. He's in. And, you know, there were, you know, I like that you bring up the defense in particular, because we just saw so much stability against the freestyle from Inzem. Whereas on the other side for Yada, right, we're seeing good blocks, but I think, you know, deeper and deeper into those block strings, a lot of times we were kind of betting our escape on defense on those parries, which, you know, towards the end of the set were working, I think, a little bit better, but it already lost us rounds. It had already lost us games in this high risk, high reward way of trying to escape. But all right, heading on into the other side of winners quarters. Up next, we got Lucian SFL heading up against King Bully.
Yep, and it is going to be red versus pink here. Lucian in the red, and then King Bully in the pink. Thank God they coordinated on both the Echo and the Yasuo. Otherwise, it would be difficult. Can you imagine if they were like, you pick pink here, you pick red here?
Oh my God, they like swapped each other's palettes. I would actually be so lost. I'm not gonna lie. There we go.
Yeah,
the pink versus the red. Trickiest colors you can choose, but thankfully they're pretty distinctive in these palettes. But talking about the palettes, trying to run your pockets, you find the pickup into the level 1.
Just gonna take the Oki here, knowing that amount of death damage is there to kill, utilizing the full power of the level 1 Oki, and you're still under duress. Oh my God. No Fury yet either.
The Echo up here. Yep. Gonna be a little bit until you get that back up. But King Billy just kind of slow things down, maybe try and build up a little bit of meter for that next round. But look at how much we took away from the Echo in the back just with that 5M. But as I'm saying that, Lucian doing the same with the point. Should be no! We've been seeing so many crucial drops, even in the previous set, and it's transferring over. Something about this curse of Halloween night is keeping these gamers just a little bit on edge.
Gotta keep it spooky. Who needs combos when it's just another opportunity to win neutral? Lucian's still able to close that one out. But yeah, I would like to see a little bit more completions here. And I mean, also having to go for that extension off of like the micro dash, so you can't miss it from time to time. Yeah, any opportunity, especially at this level, is you don't want to squander it. You need to make sure that you are lethal. And I like going for the break ender right there, just to ensure like we stay in control from a break perspective, keep the combo short to give them less of a chance to build it back here, especially when you're at the deficit.
One enough, not quite. But of course, we got the double up. No, we were supposed to have the double level 1. Not only did we not kill, again, it's a drop into your character dying. That meter down the drain for nothing. Unfortunately for King Bully, maybe just a little bit too late there. Off of the staggers with the double S2, Lucian's actually able to find the escape.
Yeah, such a rough position to be in, especially when you're already, back against the wall here. That should have been a kill for you, which is now leading to a potential game 1 and a guaranteed game 1 here for Lucian SFL. Hembreaker into the easy follow-up. King Bully is going to need to reevaluate the routing here. That's 2 drops that really spelled disaster in that first game.
Yeah, maybe still shaking out the nerves. You were resting on your laurels after qualifying, but you got to lock back in and warm back up. We got a straight hit here for King Bully, but
oh my God,
too much behind it. Not the freestyle pressure. It's 5M star for Yash.
Every single time I see the sandwich hit the table, I'm like, what do we call it? Because, I feel like I should say I want it Mike's way. I put the oil.
I just let out the ugliest laugh. I need it Mike's way. I need it with all the burrito Oki into the kebab on the side too, and with the 5M start after the tag. Snipes you out of the sky here. King Bully, a little bit of a wind left in their tails.
Another drop here too.
I know.
It's like back-to-back drops where these pickups have been great, but the capitalization is what it leaves much to be desired. You need to finish out these routings, and now King Bully wants to hold on to this break, especially with the lead that's already been established health-wise. You can go into the next round not using this break. You're going to feel fantastic. Now Lucian down to just the Echo. Oh, man. This Echo might be cooked. No hero burst.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't want to try and, keep the second character in, but maybe just really believing in the Fury in this 1v1 up against the Echo. Finds a clean jump in, but not enough.
The parry. Complete whiff right there, but no punish. And what seems so good for King Bully, all Lucian needs is one connection, but the air-to-air! No, the drop again, Jitsu!
Okay, flip the throw tech. We're still alive. We want to hold on to the Fury as long as we can to be pressed. No! Flip for the throw! The OTG5H. King Bully puts a round on the board.
That was such good patience, too, because, it's so tempting to press a button there, and, seeing the animation start up and realizing that your patience was rewarded has to feel good there. King Bully achieved, accomplished the mission. The break is still available. You are likely going to have to use it soon, though. OTG. Great retreating guard. And you found a way out even through the parry. Drop again?
Oh, there we go. RS1 just snipes you out of the sky, and it's a clean pick up with the Echo tag. Bring it back in with the tag launcher. Limit strike. Yeah, building up the break too.
Actually gets the extension here. Lucian not dropping these this time. No break just yet from King Bully. I'm curious. I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to be saved for the Fury now. Values that much more than keeping the team composition alive. We're going to see if it pays off here. The Echo, we haven't gotten to see too many combos on display. And King Bully make it happen.
Maybe just trying to be greedy with the break in general. Said, okay, I already started off losing the first hit of the round. I'll try and save it for round number 3, but I don't know. With Limit Strike, you just get break so often in this game, so not using it in the second round to at least try and fight back, I don't know if I agree, but either way, set point for Lucian, even on the break meter.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see the Fury from that position, but it was kind of a bulldozer around. Oh, the parry was incredible, though. King Bully with the reactions in that regard. The dashboard afterwards with the low forces the break out of Lucian.
Go, hop over the tornado set. Made away off of the S1. Big whiff. Tagging with the Yasuo. I actually don't know if that was a clean pickup or if that was just like another scramble that ended up being a 5M starter, but either way, King Bully. Burst advantage, character advantage. You're in great position to bring this to game number 3. I say as you get counter hit by them.
I think it was a situation where Lucian was eyes on the after image and just was a little bit too hyper-focused on that for when Yasuo appeared right in front of him on the tag. Right. So, very hard to manage, very hard to track. A lot of things you have to be paying attention to. And I mean, pay attention to the Fury meter here. There is going to be a potential opportunity to break out of this. So King Bully has to be aware with the routing decisions. You might want to super early here as well to stop the break. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
J2.
Oh my god, and the Fury dash cancel. You still have a little bit more Fury. I agree, Jake. I think we should have just gone for the super early, even if it wouldn't have killed. Just get a little bit of guaranteed damage, maybe a better knockdown, but 2L OTG, now one of your characters is down. You still have a Fury of your own, and you ran it out on Lucian's side. Still in great position to steal things out. And level 3 is not lethal. On the side of Lucian! Oh no!
I told you J2 was all about the Fury meter in that situation. I don't know if this is going to be enough to kill with the ultimate, but we've got one more gas in the tank here. Oh no, the throw is tech.
Would have been lethal.
You're still out of it. Chip is a factor. Holds the air to air. You're getting beat down. The super is going to do more than enough. As soon as you blocked, it was lights out. There was no meter available anymore for Lucian. And I think that might have been a little bit of an overextension with the ultimate, because then you lose all defensive capabilities.
I mean, we were playing pretty fast and loose with the break consumption as far as King Bully's side, but ended up working out with the Fury. Thank God for the gems. I see you guys ask, is Opal a color? I'm not gonna lie, I saw it in the overlay, looked up what color is Opal, and then it showed me like, pretty sure an Opal could be like a rainbow of colors. I'm learning something new every day.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about commentary. There's always something to learn.
Exactly.
Or maybe production is just messing with us and they're an art major. Oh my goodness, but fighting games are art. So, I mean, we're all majoring at this current moment. Trade does not pay off in Lucian's favor. The press afterwards from King Bully works out excellently. And now you're guessing on this mix-up for your Yasuo's life. What's it going to be after the OTG? Oh, I'm taking the corner.
We're going to go for the stand step to try and catch up the air attack, but instead the OTG, the fade away, no get-up attack, but instead we keep the pressure on King Bully. Not one of these characters, you got to wait for that Echo to build up a little bit more HP. Never mind, he's healthy enough, put him in.
Oh, the drop again. King Bully, these Yasuo combos have been the bane of King Bully's existence, and that assist call left much to be desired. Echo no longer a factor here. We saw how potent the Fury was for Lucian before, even though he wasn't able to close out the round.
Oh, more level 1. No, we were just a little bit too far from the jump S2.
Wait, retreating guard.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. What the hell? We just barely made the slash through whip. So not only does Lucian seal out the round, they do it without spending the burst.
That timing was mad good. The retreating guard forcing Echo to whip, not Echo, forcing Yasuo to whip on his typical pressure string is key, because then you're making the Yasuo player have to think about his offensive structure, and that's half the battle.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. You're not allowed
go.
to. You're not allowed to. You got the perfect parry there.
Sometimes people looking for the execution check, just trying to see if you have the burrito OS really down and ready, and especially with some of these drops, I understand. Looking for the check in the heat of the moment, but still, that point Lucian looking to try and even up the HP as we find you with the 5F.
Good block on the cross up this time around. Retreating guard works out this time, but gets picked up after the freestyle extension. Oh, I love that brain cell. The wind is walling.
Walling second first, or wind.
Oh my goodness, Echo is getting obliterated. Got both of them picked up. This is actually huge. They're still stuck in the happy birthday state. Oh no.
See, it was already bad off the initial hit. The fact that the assist was out long enough to get caught up in that happy birthday is terrible for Lucian. So I think at this point, we're going to stall out a little bit. You need 2 more good hits before King Bully is able to find any light confirmed. But light's not required. It's grabbed to bring us to final game, final round.
I love Echo. The fact that he can dap himself up after doing a great mix-up. He's like, man, I'm sick. Exactly. He's like, I'm OD. No bait on the very. I mean, that was a really good break point for the side of Lucian. It's pretty guaranteed. Yasuo stuck in the animation and stuck in the blender. The sword. It's Slighton, brother. You are melting 50% off the Yasuo in the back. And I mean, where do you bait the break? Does it come out? Do you save it for your furry? No, you send it.
On to take the break instead, but still caught up in the corner. Even with the break, you're not able to find the escape. All the meter in the world, this should be a clean kill for Lucian as long as we don't drop. You know, as long as we don't drop. Okay. We've had a lot of crucial drops in the past 2 sets, so you can really never count them out, but Lucian 1 hit away.
Oh, did you
the meter that you have?
Oh, but no, it didn't get the punish in time. Does not matter. Actually, does matter. King Bully getting another drop. That was the moment you needed. The happy birthday was in your hands, and now Lucian really doesn't have to engage her, just has to play it slow, but got caught backdashing.
A little bit too antsy to try and get out of dodge, but Knight's on the backdash now. 1 Echo apiece, fully loaded guns as far as the meter goes, but still able to avoid the break.
Oh, does this connect? Throws out of it again, and this is going to be one more gets the Oh, it doesn't matter. All right. Medium buttons in neutral.
Gamers are stressing me out, dog. It was such a smart idea. Pull up for the throw, knowing that you had the meter for install OTG, and you didn't need too much more damage. Had the right idea, but just stopped a little bit short on the 2H. But regardless, we still found the 5M off the scramble, so Lucian is going to be moving on to winner's semis.
Again, I mean, such a great performance. I think the biggest detractor for King Bully was just so many of those Yasuo combos getting dropped. I mean, we saw it back and forth, but Lucian was a lot cleaner across the board on the combo completion. I feel like the break meter management was a little bit better as well, which ultimately led to that result. The push block timings were super good too, which makes it a lot more difficult for you to mount your pressure. And I think in this game in particular, especially with your assist being tied to your push block and then also, neutral offense, understanding your opponent's strength, especially when everybody is fighting Yasuo, right? Like, I'm not going to understate it. If your push block timings are great for like the bread and butter Yasuo pressure and they don't realize that that's all you're looking for, they're just giving you the rope and you're letting up. You're like, oh no, I'm overextended. What's going to happen? Oh, just kidding. My jungler's here. Legit. Get ganked, brother. So it's pretty rough because that was one of the key moments where what would have been, a mix-up opportunity turned into not once but twice a 50% punish, which once killed a character and then put you on death's door. And the door has been open for the next match here. Somebody fighting for that extra $50. His name is Light Wisp. And on the other side, it is Inzem. In the Dragonball community, we call him Winzem. Shout outs to my boy.
With definitely a pretty creative team comp that we got going on here. The double big body, the Braum and Darius, big kill in there right now. So another contender for that bounce, like you mentioned. You're gonna have to try and find your way out of this team up like first.
Yeah, it's gonna be so dang rough, especially I know what Insem has cooking. And you are not gonna want to sleep on this guy, especially when he starts his pressure. 2x assist means that neutral becomes that much easier to navigate in both regards. I mean, you can do double shrooms, or you can go for double echo assist to just cover the ground. You have full coverage on the air, full coverage on the ground. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, just really setting the pace of neutral here, especially against these double big bodies where Timo just feels so comfortable setting up, building up those badges, and then you set the double assist, you tag in, and then you get caught on the approach. It should be a clean round one for Inzen.
I love that walk forward slightly where he's like, I want you to think about what just happened. And then we're going up. Game 1 convincingly over to Inzem. And Mushroom's already being fully locked and loaded, and the break being spent immediately is not a great sign here for FlyQuest. Inzem might just play as lame as possible.
Run it up, try and get something off of the Poro, but it takes so long. You got to use the Darius to actually get some screen space.
Nice. Tagged in time, stopping Inzem, interrupting the low attempt there. But you're still under so much duress, right? There's still another assist to be called. No, just goes for the tag, and he actually gets the negative edge afterwards. The button was already active. Inzem follows up excellently. Does he have the route to kill here, though? I mean, he doesn't. I think he got one more guess here. Nah, he has to tag. I'm wrong. Apologies.
Ooh, but just barely off those last few darts. Still a little bit of extra damage in the tank, but Inzem going to take out that Braum now. No more Unbreakable to have to worry about.
The fact that he can make his own brush is ridiculous. That's like an Ivern only thing. Like, Timo, you're nuts. I'm sorry.
We said we're never putting Ivern in this game, but we can give him a little homage with a brush maker pulling up here.
Also,
we got the triple mushroom, the double assist. Help!
When the shrooms are enhanced, it's ridiculous. Like, this is peak Timo experience. The air charge H. Swang that thing. And he baits the wake up.
Just yet. No, it's not gonna kill, so just saving a little bit of those resources for that final echo. You still have Fury, but I mean, Inzem's so healthy on the echo. I say as we try to pad something off of the air dash, but Braum in the back still has that shield.
He missed the Fury dash extension. He was trying to go for something fancy because the routing actually likely would have led to the kill there. Still stuck under the rest. Steals the corner, gets low, but not getting the full confirm. And now you're dealing with the assist from Braum. Chip is a factor, but he gets the Time Winder extension. You might just be dead here. He's gonna build the next meter, and you are done for. Great pickup from Inzem.
Proof that the mind flies.
Man, and it's such a heartbreaker, like you mentioned, right? We had the resources, the assist pickup available to potentially kill off of that Fury dash cancel, but just barely in the heat of the moment ended up dropping it and gave Inzem the opportunity to bring that round right back.
That Darius was cooking though, right? If he had the basketball hoop at his side, if he was Dunk Master Darius, I think he could have done it. That's the skin I'm looking forward to. All right, real league OGs, they understand.
The dunk on the ultimate.
Oh yeah,
so good, man. You don't understand until you see it yourself. Yeah, charge up with the JH. Over the ground with the Poro, but the tag in behind the back with the sandwich pressure. We're just pulling up the command grab. We got that Unbreakable. Speaking of, we break out to try and make sure that you're, not refreshing that buff for free.
Yeah, and he got a lot of gray health off the Echo as well, so I like that a lot. Just optimizing that damage. And the Unbreakable, the shield, coming in clutch, dude. The Freljord.
Gives this dude a job.
Power. Oh, yeah. We've all heard that before, though. 2 words. My time. Snuck right in.
He is definitely in. Does he even need to spend a super for it? No, you don't. Keep it meterless. We have that tag launcher just to tack on a little bit of extra damage. Speaking of, take to the skies with this forward jump after the incoming. The dart stopping LightWisp once again.
Yeah, I think LightWisp was going for an air throw there, but just was too short on the range. We saw it once before. And, I mean, you're not going to see what Timo is up to after this. I mean, you're just under duress from the shrooms.
Oh, no, dude. This is terrible.
Is this fair?
Nigh inescapable situation. I say as we escape the situation in question. The jump S2. We get the OTG pickup and Fury for that wall bounce. There we go. All right, LightWisp is still in a rough spot. Echo has a lot of health, and he's going to build up Fury off this next hit, but the escape will be
there's no meter on the side of LightWisp either. Just gonna take these plus frames, one throw. You're happy to take that OTG immediately alleviated with the Fury. Doesn't want to concede this round. He has the bleed on him as well, so I mean, if you start walking, you're dead, but the same can be said for LightWisp. It was whoever could start the block string first.
You need to spend that meter earlier to make sure you confirm the kill in the team ult, but that put you at that 0 meter situation where chip damage, you know, it's not something you have the resource to parry anymore. You had that hit available for Inzem. Now on to that point.
Oh, air throw right back at you. I like that Inzem showing that he has that same prowess, that same ability. I also wanted to call out, we haven't mentioned it before, this is 2x assists from both sides, and I like that just because of the potency of both the assists from Brom and Darius. It kind of works out excellently here. Should be able to kill with the super. Great stuff from LightWisp.
Got yourself unbreakable, ended up killing with the OTG super, and just looking for the slam. He's on 5L. He's so safe on incoming.
You're melting here. And I mean, you get the install here on the shield. That's the most important part. Makes this pressure that much more threatening. Was that a spacing trap? It felt like that was deliberate to bait out the parry to catch your Twitch reaction. LightWisp, if you hear this, I'm gonna ask you when you get back in the chat, because if so, you're nuts.
I'm keeping you to the scout's code on this one. You have to tell us that was an intentional bait on the parry, because if so, it was insane. It puts you around up, and Inzem's still on step point right now, sending all the mushrooms. Please stop any other voice line, please. We're at 10, we're at 15. It's all the mushrooms. You've actually just lost all your health to poison.
And you tried to parry all the darts, but not sharp enough this time around. It's just Brom versus Teemo, and I mean, the parry is a great way to start, but you're still dealing with Teemo full screen, brother.
Damn! Okay, we have the super assist coming out. Now we have a little bit of time. We build up that unbreakable after the command grab. But yeah, it's so difficult to try and parry the Teemo dart super, because the way that he drifts actually swaps up the parry timing and how long of a gap there is. So, alright, first stop from Inzem, still Fury available for LightWisp.
Teemo's health! Look at Teemo's health!
He's gonna kill just barely the super, putting you in one touch, so it's gonna be very scary to call out Teemo anytime soon.
Yeah, I like that. He waited until he could get some blocks done to call Teemo, and I love that as well. The Fury comes out, though. Gonna try to do as much chip as possible, and he gets Teemo with the Poro. He stops the darts.
Yes, excellent decision coming out from LightWisp. Just challenge that airspace if you're feeling a little bit too comfy sending out that super. And he on the shield charge.
Just trying to burn through this Fury timer. I think that's exactly what Inzem's going for. Does this connect? It does! No, it doesn't! He actually got out of dodge!
I thought we caught you, but still able to rewind behind the back, stopping you in your tracks. If one rewind isn't enough, we got two. Speaking of, it's the 2-0 for Inzem, securing his spot in winners finals.
Dude, that second rewind was a little bit diabolical, because you're so, it's not rollback, brother. Like, this is intended, right? You're like, I thought I had him, and he got his ass. Yeah, so good stuff to Inzem.
He said, "Watch the fuck out." That's so godlike. He must have chat immediately, bro.
Dude, that's my goat. I hope every time Inzem enters an online tournament, he's also wearing the same red hoodie he entered every Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament with. He's so good. At multiple games at this point. I know he was playing a lot of Skullgirls, and I mean, playing that before going into 2XKO, I think is a great translation, right? Like, this guy is an Evo champ for a reason, and he's showing us just how powerful he can be. And we got two powerful players coming up next. Lucian, back on the sticks versus Big Fan.
Headed up versus Jester. Dude, speaking of Skullgirls, I haven't played that game in like years. Like, since before, or like maybe immediately after playing DBZ, and before having like a lot of experience in fighting games. Going back to it this past weekend with casuals at Climax, dude, I kept trying to active tag. I kept trying to do a bunch of stuff that I'm so used to from 2XKO, and I was like, no, this is like OG tag game. I gotta remember.
You're like, I'm not experiencing true gamer experience right now. Where are all my tools that I have grown accustomed to? And where are my Yasuos and Echoes? All right, all I have is Peacock and Beowulf, the Big Band, Ilya. Who are these? Who are these people?
We're the reason. Oh, that actually didn't do quite as much damage to the Yasuo behind the back as I thought it would off of the level 1, but trying to find a bait here with the whiff and the light kick. Escapes the burst, but does not escape the Time Winder. Of course, you still got that assist to pick up here with Yasuo.
Drop again. We'll get the colors on the screen here in just a second so you don't get mixed up here as we continue. We've got neutral colors and great defense. Jesus. No retreating guard used there either. He's like, nah, you're not going to hit me.
With hit on the other side, unfortunately. Not able to find the confirm from the Sidewinder.
Nice. Great first block. The sandwich has been established, but evades all of it once again.
Really able to find the escape. I think we were just a little bit too early, so we didn't get the full charge heavy on the Echo, but we got a full happy birthday, so that's burst out from Jester. Yeah, you're not trying to eat that 100%.
And this time going for the retreating guard almost immediately from the side of Lucian. And I think you punished the Time Winder here. Ooh. Absolutely. Yep, projectile infall for a reason.
Exactly. Not the swing, but that 2H is going to disappear as far as active frames well before that projectile infall comes through. No, you got a parry to the Time Winder. Oh, God.
Comedy of errors, man. That was back-to-backs and tried to overextend. That parry would have been sick, but it like doesn't even put you at the most advantageous position that you need. And Jester showed no jokes. It was all business. Brother, what is happening? HH.
It's actually the same brain cell. Like, it's just in tandem. One of them just happens to be like a quarter beat ahead of the other. So Jester running away with the tempo once more, gets the first knockdown. Doesn't want to challenge the Burrito Oki with the get-up attack. Says, all right, Jester, I believe you got the execution.
It's such a, you know, I think it's such a confident move to do that. Be like, you're not nice.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. A micro stare down after the double dash forward. And you got hit by the cross up. Yep. Woo. I feel like I go cross-eyed watching Echo mix people up. It's so hard. And I love that. Ending the combo super early to go for the limit strike as well.
Yep. Get yourself a little bit more of those resources. Find a clean pickup here with the Echo assist, but goes for the hard bait on the break. Nothing found from Lucian.
Immediately going into the super, doesn't want to give an opportunity to go for the break, and I love that. We talked about it earlier in the matchups where we would have liked to see an immediate cash out in the super to stop break from being a factor, and turns out somebody was listening in because we saw just that. Single hit confirm. Is this Street Fighter? What's going on here?
Exactly.
I saw a medium into super.
We got one hit confirms and 2x KO.
Yeah. Beautiful thing, fighting games.
Ooh, jump over, maybe kind of made out of protect, but found still caught you on the other side. Because we got that freestyle, we're able to bring you right back into the quarter two.
Such a rough position. Like, this team's mix-ups are so layered, and it has such safety like built in as well that even if your defense is top of the line, I don't know, man. It's hard to keep up with this offense manufacturer.
Ooh. Yeah, and you didn't even need the double level 1, right? You just got left with the sliver after that super 1. So OTG 5-8 does the job. Now we're escaping the corner, but does actually get caught out with the throw post cross up.
Summoning the spirit of Justin Wong. Always go low.
Now we're taking to this guy to the air, so doesn't get right back down into the corner. Caught with that S2S2.
Air dash a little bit awkward there, going for the overhead, trying to find the opportunity off of the Fury dashes, but got blown up. Overextension with the throw. We shouldn't be able to kill here, but I mean, now you're going to likely have to hold this Oki. Doesn't opt to go for the get-up attack. And it's getting blown up after the Yasuo call, but the drop is massive. It gives Lucian another chance. And that chance has been taken.
Yeah, just trying to go for that hard bait on the break. Ends up giving Lucian an opportunity to strike back with no resources required to bring it back.
Very important round here in order to establish the lead. Lucian. Gosh, I feel like didn't we already hit a game on the board from Jester? I feel like I'm tripping.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
1-0 right
wait
now.
A minute.
So.
I was like, I feel like I got time wound back. Wait, hold on.
Exactly.
I'm tripping.
Hold back on the brain. No, you're right. You're right. A 1 on the board here for Just Solution. 1 round closer to trying to tie things back up. Lock the trying escape.
Damn. Okay, yep. Always keep your eyes on the point character. And I mean, the tag at the last frame of the overhead there from Echo it's just a little mean-spirited, right? You switch block and then Yasuo's right there with the low afterwards. That's what makes it so hard to block this stuff.
Oh, no. Yeah, and hard to find your bearings. You tried to go for that air JM to continue the combo, but ended up dropping on the way back down, caught out, and burst out here because you got baited on that get-up attack.
Yeah, and should be able to get an easy kill here with the tag. Level 1 OTG. Done and dusted. 1 touch away from a 1-1 situation.
5-1, roll through low. Keep it simple. Lucian ties it up 1 apiece.
Every time you say it too, I'm just like, he's not in the game, bro. He's not here yet.
I think about that AD carry a lot. Yeah, I say it and I'm just like, no, he's not here yet.
Like, I love commentating with people who are like picking up the game and have not played League of Legends, because when I told St. Cola, I was like, oh brother, you would love Lucian, and he's like, who's that? And he looks him up and he's like, why isn't he already here? What do you mean? I didn't know I needed this guy in my life, and I didn't know that we wouldn't see this happy birthday not be completed. It's still going to be a lot of damage on Jester, especially because the breaks have already been sent from both sides.
Sent down, we put you right back up against the corner with that limit break.
I think he was able to get a punish on the parry attempt timing from Jester there, so really good stuff from Lucian, delaying the median. Now Jester down to just this Echo, but the air dash gets a happy birthday and going to the super immediately. I love that, but Echo already dropped out.
Yeah, we got just a little bit of extra damage here on the Lucian, but what a bold run-up, just sends it.
Oh, the 2H afterwards?
Here.
Bro, he believed.
Yep. Alright. Working right now. You still got the clone available for the chrono break. Jester now on set point.
Yeah, really great OTG setup right there. And I mean, it was Lucian kind of rocking a hard place. You're not allowed to get up attack there. Your only option really is the perfect parry. Was not able to weather the storm. When do we break? I think early is better in this situation, especially because you've already established such a great lead. And I mean, I like the limit strike from Lucian. Early to try to build their break back and be in a healthier position for the next round. Whoa, that charge, H, and tag timing was a little bit dastardly.
Yeah, we've eaten a lot of HP already just trying to hold on to the break. I understand we're trying not to get baited, but also gave them the opportunity, like you said, to get that limit strike. So big burst advantage right now, the 1 hit.
Oh, I like that. Recovered in time after the tag. Realized he was right in the correct position to kick the whip punish onto Jester. Now Lucian is the one who's in control. What are we going for off of this OTG is the question.
The JL as late as possible. Tapped on the dome and still able to find the hit with the low afterwards. Lucian drops with the 3-2-8. No!
Brother. It does not matter because we get another pickup and it's just a pick. No! Lucian! Do your combos, please!
I need you to finish your food, big dog. You can't be throwing your assist to the wolves like this. Jester dashes up for another hit. Oh, but you weren't able to find a ground to confirm into the super, so now you got to worry about this break, which Lucian chooses not to spend.
And could not see the assist get called at that last moment. It's so dang fast. Got smoked on the ground. Jester still can make this happen. Gets the assist kill, but it doesn't matter. You were too focused that the other character had fallen. That Echo was still in there. Final game, final round between these two. It is 1-1.
So that was actually the lob and drill. Back-to-back situations where Lucian super jumped to the skies, and Jester was looking for the anti-air only to get caught up on that assist on the way back down.
Dude, the ground lariat assist being so damn fast from Echo is pretty rough to deal with, especially if you're not used to always be looking for that. And with how quickly Yasuo can, you know, take to the skies in those situations, it's not an easy task, even if you do know it's coming.
Not at all. Alright, stomp the stance M.
Nah!
Caught with the cross through, yeah.
With the current meter position, too, you might just be able to kill here no matter what Yeah, I think it'll be lights out as long as Lucian can close. 1-800 commentator curse. Call Jake and Jatsu.
You know, I'm really I take for granted how often we get to say, as long as you don't drop, it should be the kill solution. Keeping it simple, 5M, 5H, Super 1. There we go.
Yeah, I need the infomercial ASAP. I think the first time it got brought up was when I commentated with Ringe. It was like 1-800 call Jake and Ringe. Because we were just, every combo, no one could complete a single combo. And we need the bit expeditiously. I need it yesterday. I think it would be great content for whatever first Impact Major is coming up. So production companies, if you would like someone to film a funny commercial, that would be great to play at all times, at all ad breaks. You know who to call. Man, what a great event so far. I mean, we're getting further and further in to this bracket, and I mean, I'm seeing more and more Yasuo, more and more Echo for a reason. I mean, Lightwisp, if you're the only one that's playing Braum Darius, you could get 16th, and you're still taking home more money than a good handful of these players. So like the long con might be working out here. I'm just saying.
Exactly. So as a reminder of our, prizing as we wait for, I'm assuming we're going to be heading down into the losers side to get some of these losers round threes. It's a $50 bonus prize pot for the highest placing non-Echo team. In addition, so this top four payout for fourth place, $80, third is $120, and of course, second and first are fighting for $200 and $400 dues respectively. So there's a lot going on there, man. I don't know how much the dollar value is on the most optimal trick-or-treat routes, but I don't know if they compared to the big 400 at the end of the road here.
All I'm saying is a third place is like characters for the next year for 2XKO. So FlyQuest is literally paying for you to whale it out on the game, is what I would say. Also, Lightwisp, now that you're in chat, was that parry bait
5M,
intentional with the 5M on Braum? Yes or no? In the corner. Okay, yeah, you're OD. That's right. That's the only right answer. You're nuts. I love that. That's the type of layers I like to see, especially when you're playing someone like Braum, where not a lot of people are going to have the most hours against them, especially with the Echo Yasuo dominance. So having those tricks in your sleeves, I think, is invaluable. Glad we were able to call that out and catch it. I saw it and I'm just like, I parried that shit. I know. Yeah. I like that hit me.
I hit parry too. Yeah.
I'm not even playing, and I'm like, you dirty dog. I can't believe
That's what I'm saying. It's evil work. Oh, and saying parry's the first thing people want. So, just calling that out and seeing, time after time, they're trying to escape my pressure. Let me just bait this out and get a 5M starter afterwards instead. And not only that, take their 1 meter. But we're going to be taking a quick break, but make sure not to go anywhere. Up in the winner's side, of course, we're waiting on Inzem versus Lucian. Down in losers, which we'll be seeing up next, is Francois versus Sino and Obelisk versus Levi Shoto. So still some more 2XKO action coming up in just a sec, right after the break.
The North American League of Legends scene is having a disastrous offseason.
It really sucks to be a part of a region that everyone just shit talks.
Still fighting!
Things are looking pretty dark for the future of NA League of Legends.
Massive AP threats! Lucio's just going in to waste their time!
I just don't think that there's a lot of new players trying to get better at the game.
Decent position, double circle, double gallium, and the jungle Trendemir game! Inspired claims a pentakill! It's good! They have more than earned the respect of the international stage.
Thank you, FlyQuest, for making us believe.
Out of reach, of the league.
I'm the best of all time, baby. Okay, let's hear it.
You're so good. How are you so good?
I love you, Jake.
GDs.
Hi guys, it's Basil, and welcome to my setup. This is where I draw, game, and submit job applications. This is the NZXT Player 2 AMD edition, powered by AMD's Ryzen. Is it Ryzen or Risen? Ryzen? Powered by AMD's Ryzen 5 9600X and Ryzen 7 9700X. Two of the best choices for gamers thinking about leveling up their gameplay. Look at this gameplay. It's insanely smooth, no stutters, only frames. This PC isn't just for games, it powers up every single detail of my artwork too. I can bounce between projects, games, and streams. If you're building your dream setup, start with NZXT and AMD. Grab yours today with the link in my bio.
What's good, what's poppin' gamers? Welcome back to FlyQuest Fight Series on this beautiful Halloween night. We got some more 2x KO action for you guys down here in the loser's side of top 8. And who better to bring you that action than myself, J2, and the GOAT himself, Jake Ryan. How we doing?
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Love commentating with you. Love all the work you've been doing as well. I actually don't think I got to congratulate you on this, but incredible work on Grand Blue at Evo. You're so sick.
Thank you.
I literally was watching and I was like, man, this guy's great. I love this guy. He works so hard, writes all his notes, really improves each and every time, and takes the game seriously, as serious as he does his racehorses. So
it's true.
It's pretty impressive. All right, it's not easy. It's not easy winning races with Haru Rara, right? I'm saying,
man, it's It's difficult out here, but I was gonna say it's funny. I've been meaning to do like a supercut of like the commentary cam for Evo Top 8 because I was so nervous. I think for the first 30 minutes, my hands are like glued to the same spot of the desk, just like clasped together like this, like for no less than half an hour. I need to just like super speed it in like 20x to just like show everyone like, oh my god, it took me a little bit to warm up there, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta do the meme of every time my hands stay still, the timer speeds up, but like it's the Bardock super, but your hands, every time it shows your hands, you double the speed of the VOD, and it's just like, oh shit, it's over in like 6 minutes. What happened? Every time it shot to me,
that's what I'm saying.
We doubled the speed. I mean, hey, big stage, you definitely commanded it. And I mean, these players have been commanding the bracket so far. We already have a hefty chunk of players out of the running. We're in losers round 3, almost have losers quarter set up, but losers round 3 right here is going to be Francois versus Sino, Ari Blitz versus Ari Echo. And you know what this tells me? Unless we have a non-Echo team on the other side of losers in the form of Obelisk and Live Shoto, if Francois wins here, that's a $50 money match in losers quarters between Light Wisp and Francois. But Sino might be, you know, lining the pockets of Light Wisp right here in a moment, otherwise.
Yeah, as an Arya main myself, I'm happy to see the double Arya on both sides, but, you know, it's two kind of ways of navigating this. For Arya Blitzcrank, as we're going to see right now, it's the restand shenanigans looking for the mix after already doing 80-90% of, you know, a normal combo's damage. Meanwhile, on, you know, Sino's side, it's Echo Ari, which also has a lot of opportunity for restands, but you got to find that first hit. Francois is not letting you get any room on the screen.
Yeah, and now Francois doesn't really have to engage Suharu here, going for the S2 on the ground, just to, you know, put a big hitbox on the screen. Hard to get over there. Dude, why did that? You know what I just realized? I'm sorry, I just had like a Pavlovian moment. When she hits that sound effect for the round win, that hit me with PS1 like game start vibes. I don't know why. Yeah, I was just like, dude,
it's so good.
I was like, did production just like put a PS1 startup noise in my ear?
Yeah. Oh, and the name does not. I was wondering because I knew Francois for Ari Echo, and then I was like, oh wow, I guess they really swapped it up with Ari Blitzcrank, and it's really working out so well. We almost got a happy birthday. I mean, still lots of damage on Francois' Ari in the back though.
Yeah, and I mean, blink and realize Sino is in the lead here. Thanks for the name swap. With punish, just excellent though from Francois. Not going to be able to utilize any of the real potency from the freestyle here though, so you got to earn this as respectfully as possible. This is a vegan Ari, is what we would say in the league terms. She doesn't have that extra gold stimmy.
It's not exactly fed, one would say, but here we go. We're waiting for that Fury to come back up. We're building it up. We could have the limit strike, which secures that, but no, instead of limit strike, we're just going to confirm the kill with the up spirit dash into the ultimate spirit dash. Okay.
Ultimate spirit rush. Oh man, and now Orb of Deception follow-up. But the Fury gets you right on out of there. Ari on Ari. S1 air nuke. Ooh. Look at the chip damage, by the way. What a parry! And the bait on the Fury! Immediately turns the lights out. Real hard situation to be in, especially because it was guess for your life situation on the Fury. So
yeah, I like the patience from Sino there as well, right? We had our Fury already activated, and I think it's so easy to do special into Fury dash cancel, special into Fury dash cancel, and end up just using so much of that duration. But as I'm talking about it, the duration of this combo, once again, a clean pickup with that happy birthday.
Yeah, and you're so happy to get the break there early, and now, I mean, you're not even too worried about it. Like I said, Ari is one of the characters that has a pretty decent time fighting out against Echo and Neutral because of that down air S1, and Echo's already gone. Like, we have not seen an opportunity here for Francois to fight back. Also, yeah, I see that was Sino previously on the freestyle here? I don't. Did we see a swap? I'm not 100%
I think so.
sure.
I think they were chilling on the freestyle earlier as well. We haven't seen a ton of it, so you know, I think preferring to keep that Blitzcrank in the back. So I actually do wonder why we're rocking the freestyle when we haven't seen it too much. Maybe just a little bit more flexibility in trying to set up, you know, burst fade situations. But either way, working out strong with we get that Blitzcrank in and should be able to set up the scheme.
Yeah, terrifying. Not going for the command grab, just watching to see what would happen. And whips the command grab this time just a little bit too far. Great. Confirm from Francois to close that one out. And I mean, one solid touch here, and you can't actually kill here. The routing is going to be a little bit difficult. Didn't have the spacing right there on the air S1. You're trying desperately to find this hit.
Up air dash, looking for the J2H behind the back, reinforced with the Echo, and now it's that assist down from Blitz. Down for quite some time because you sniped it with the fireball.
Too much recovery. Yeah, dude, that's the PS1 sound. Verbatim. Yeah. I'm sorry. That jingle's got me covered. Oh man, and Blitzcrank got me covered. Beep boop.
Alright, we pick up the 2H. I'm gonna litter break Ender as well if you choose to use it.
I like that. No, I like that from Sino. I think it was potentially a break bait right there because of the 2 jabs. Just didn't get back to block in time because that was not the route you would go for if you wanted more damage.
Yeah, I think it's like the standard like low scaling route off of that super, but one that we don't see as much when we see, you know, a lot of the S2 Ender. I think a lot of Ari's opt for, like you're mentioning.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe looking for it again, right? It's like you said, you know, just trying to scout out that break, but even not able to recover in time. So no break available on either side. Francois trying to stall things out. Get a little bit more gray health available. Yeah, you tried to swing on the point. Tried to swing on the assist, only to whip your 2H and still catch Ari. Okay, we'll take it, man.
Yeah, you're stoked about this one. Just gonna go straight to the corner. And yeah, gets the limit strike as well. Sets the mine. Great retreat. No, actually, compromising retreating guard, but the drop right there is tragic. Huge opportunity, and I mean, was probably considering how much damage you get done on the Blitzcrank, but as soon as Ari escaped, you had to, you know, let that idea go.
Let's go to Ari now. It's Battle of the Anchors, Echo versus Blitzcrank. Go ahead on the Fury as well. Really trying to save it for the next round, so off the ultimate Spirit Rush, we just get a full confirm off this overhead.
Do you Fury burst out of here? Nah, you just let the round go. You got another one to go. You still are up a game as well, so not the end of the world.
Double dash away, looking for the down fireball, but ends up landing into a trade.
Yeah, I like that break immediately afterwards, and the break right back. No one wants to lose this first engage and take a compromising Oki situation. Didn't see a counter hit there from Sino. I think it might have just been catching jump to try to escape the corner.
Tiny Tiger to catch that jump start up.
Are you? Right. Nah, you're just holding the Oki.
Ooh, yeah, overhead after the late air dash. There we go, Francois. Got the Ari.
The Brain Destroyer. You're just like, how many are coming through? The low connects this time around. I love this route. Ari is so sick.
Yeah, the air loop to J2H is so sick, and we still... we will get limit strike if we didn't drop, but maybe just a little bit greedy on the scaling at the end there.
Steamed up. Oh, the wait, the stare down and you're dead. Give me more steam.
Little double dash. And we still got steam available for this potential final round.
There's one throw. Fury's about to be built as well, so you need to make sure that you're lethal if you are going for a bait. No, it comes out immediately. Finds a way out. No, the overhead rings true. Twice, the great equalizer.
Yep, overhead straight into the assist. We're going to game number 3. It's the Battle of the Aries, and like you mentioned, right, this is, you know, almost a qualifier for that money match for that $50 bonus prize pot up against Lightwit, assuming that Obelisk, you know, is still pending on that other side. Regardless, Francois draws first blood.
Sets the mine once again, continues the pressure, retreating guard, comes out, 2H not there in time, but the break immediately aggressively to keep the corner. Now under duress, takes the first throw, didn't have the after image set up, so you're not going to get too much there. And challenges back! That's so good from Sino, survives the onslaught, and this is where the offensive break becomes an issue because Francois doesn't have anything defensively to survive here. And the restand, the immediate break beat! That parry into break burst was nuts.
Yeah. Knew you were looking to try and hold on to that momentum, but We ended up being a little bit greedy for it. Yeah, we went for the reset. I was wondering if we would have gone for limit break, but yeah, with this kind of team on Stino's side, you're looking to leverage the strength. All that being said, you get knocked off the screen with this level 1.
And the fact that Francois was able to sustain that that character without having to break here so far is key, because it could have been dire. Like, you wasted your break and now you're one touch away from winning the round. Looks like it worked out. Your defense isn't Pringles. Super assist. Ends up catching one. Oh my god. You can get chipped. You're not allowed to block anything here.
Get away on down Fireball once again, looking to bait out this 2H. Yeah, a little bit too far for that air Fireball to find it. Air dash confirmed. So knocked out of the park here with that ultimate Echo assist.
Yeah, immediate air to air, but not getting confirmed. A little bit unclean. Triple overhead again. So difficult to contest the pressure once she gets in.
Yeah. The Echo Lariat assist, right? Just allows Ahri to go for this up forward Spirit Rush, which opens up so much mix for the late air dash.
And I love that. Keeping the Oki safe, just letting the mind do the work. Traditional team fighting game fundamentals. Oh, man. I love his combos so sick, where he just freaking hits you with the body splash and bang, bang.
Yep. Alright, Steve is set. He blocked out with the Vegeta assist, but no, it ends up being happy birthday.
Call that the Vegeta assist. That's my goat.
Man, it's the only thing I can think of when I see that assist. Back Ahri assist. Nah, man, that's Vegeta. Oh, that's a load to catch you out here, Francois. I keep saying it, this entire bracket, as long as you don't drop, you got all the meter in the world to find a clean kill confirm. Keep it simple. It's a 2x KO and a 2-1 to move on to loser's quarter.
And it all started off of that parry into the Fury bait. Francois shifted the momentum almost instantly off that situation, where it would have been the reverse if that did not come out, because the break was spent earlier to try to keep the offense going. It did not end up paying off in their favor, and you know, surviving at the end with your other defensive tools is what really let them take it away. So good stuff from Francois. Moving on to fight Light Wisp, which means that as long as there's no one else on the other side of the bracket not playing Echo for Light Wisps, that's $50 reduce in their pocket.
Yeah, so we shall see. And I like that you bring up the defensive options as well. I think, you know, day one closed beta, we were kind of talking about it in the chat as well, where Blitzcrank drops and everyone's like, man, this restand assist is so broken. Like, it just locks out your defensive mechanics, where otherwise where people are looking for a lot of these limit strikes, you know, it's these knockdowns where not only do we have time to figure out what we want to do, we have get up attack, we have forward roll, we have back roll, we have so many different ways to try and mix up our wake up, versus the restand where, you know, now you have Blitz enabling Ahri to just run away, you know, with the mix that she's able to, you know, put out onto the screen. But that being said, when you're looking for those restands, not only are you giving up limit strike, right? So you're just a little bit further behind your opponent throughout the set in burst economy, which, you know, for Oki for damage, like, can end up being worth it in so many situations. It opens up the opportunity for the parry, like you said, which made us so much less confident in looking for that big strength of our team.
Yeah, and I think a lot of players now are starting to optimize their break economy and like how they want to route their combos to, you know, go for that mix of, you know, damage versus resource, which is what you like to see, right? And I think it's going to continue to develop and grow as, you know, every day passes with the game. And it looks like, as much as things change, this is the first time we're not seeing a Yasuo or an Echo. And we have another non-Echo team on the side of Obelisk here. Obelisk has a chance to still fight for that $50, but Levi Shoto has other ideas with the Jinx Echo. And I just want to call out, this is another Dragonball FighterZ match, but in a different universe, in a different timeline.
With the jump S2, lockdown with the Vegeta assist once more, and we tag in the Ahri. Oh no, but we just mashed out. No fear of the tentacles. It's Jinx 5M to zap the Fox.
Levi Shoto, that's my goat. Evo top 8 in DBFC. Certified masher. Only person who's ever asked me to sign something as well, so shout outs to you, brother.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy your t-shirt. Oh, the super
but ends up
assist.
getting caught by the assist call. I'm surprised that didn't get caught up at the level 1.
It was so great until it wasn't. As Scarro once said, he was winning until he lost.
I feel like I hear that from fighting game players more and more. Like, they'll just end the set and they're like, yeah, I didn't realize I was losing until we got to the end. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like, sometimes these rounds just go so fast when you don't realize the shift in momentum is so quick. Often a parry, often getting sniped by a super assist, and often getting caught here with the spirit run.
Yeah, and even though that first round went over pretty convincingly to Levi, Obelisk is showing that it is not always going to be that way. Oh, I love the follow-up with the tentacle. And the overhead afterwards, dunk. I wish there was like a big dong noise when she landed that overhead. Just a bong.
You know, we talk about a lot of Guilty Gear Strive mods being a little Reddit more. That being said, like, when you kill with the overhead on the Lowy overhead, I think I would be fine with the Taco Bell dong. You know what I'm saying? Right,
yeah.
We got the full break, pick up with the tentacle, and Obelisk ties up the round.
7 golden letters right there. Really great from Obelisk. I mean, the thing is, I think Ari Lowy is really good because giving Ari the ability to follow up after her throws, especially with how potent her Oki is with the mine, seems dastardly. And oh my goodness, you have to break because of the happy birthday. And you're still stuck with the Time Wander. Without the drop, you were done for. But the assist afterwards, 2x assist, you have to be so aware of the rockets coming in, the barrage of blast, and I mean, you're stuck in a pretty compromised position. But you have break. When does it come out?
Good to pick up after the, down tentacle, but still just wailing away at the assist. All that being said, you're still getting sniped up by the Jinx, and you called your own assist, only for it to be happy birthday. You're Alawi, worse for wear, and caught with the jump M.
Zap, zap. So hard to deal with. And I mean, Obelisk was put in a position where they had to engage in that position because they were at risk of chip. And they're going to be having to risk it all in this next game because that's game 1 going over to Levi Shoto. Mexico represent.
All right. Sending out the fireworks. Maybe, wrong holiday in the mind, but definitely the right way to try and steal out this, $50 prize pool on the other side of losers. Let's see if Obelisk is going to be able to tie things back up.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Following up afterwards, what looked like a mistake turns into a reward. I love winding back time. And yeah, that was actually really good assist utilization for the 2-time assists. Having Echo just follow up and keep you at full screen block stun just to set up, set up the monkeys, set up the chompers. Makes it so hard to deal with Jinx when she can just establish her game plan. Oh my god!
I didn't think that 5H would win, but the 2H rather. Either way, a big swing and a miss, but it doesn't matter when you're just doing away the HP. Just take away that point, or the assist character.
And yeah, I think you're happy about even getting hit here because now that Alawi's gone, this is such an uphill battle to climb. And the fact that it all started from that Bugs Bunny ass overhead, like, you feel pretty good about it. Uh-oh. Yep. Nice break. Nice break.
Yeah, don't even give Obelisk the opportunity to try and fight back. Burst early and burst often, and try and bet it all with the level 3, which gets plugged into with the 2M.
Yikes. So it goes, 1 round left to contend. Obelisk, it's do or die. And I don't know, Levi Shoto, he's kind of that guy right now.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, Fireball clashes with the rocket, but still tempo gained here for Levi Shoto, just setting out the chompers, setting out the drone, trying to catch the approach from Obelisk right now.
And I love this from Levi, completely changing the tempo from the rushdown we had seen before and utilizing the Echo assist to, get the chomper set up, just going for it raw. And look at the damage on Alawi here.
There we go, counter hit, and a clean confirm off of that airborne hit as well, just straight into the 2H.
Oh, no, that's sick. All right. I like that. That mid-screen route is incredible. Are you? Nah, you. Oh, immediately interrupting the install. Dang, I like that. A confident press in dire times.
Yeah, confident air dash as well. Almost ended up landing into the slow-mo time winder, but still ended up landing into this 5M from Jinx. Levi Shoto.
Look for the Oki, wanted to save the meter. Interesting. I mean, I like that from Levi because now that next hit you can get on this Jinx becomes that much more lethal. Makes Obelisk have to be a little bit more cautious.
Some of these situations where Obelisk feels so comfortable just throwing out this Malawi JS2. Nice part is it hits cross up. The bad part is it locks you into a very lengthy animation that Levi Shoto takes full advantage of. The Echo finds the counter hit to steal things out and move on to
And I think that guarantees LightWisp to be the winner of our, extra initiative here. The only non-Echo team in the top 5 at this point, because we're right into losers quarterfinals. So congrats to them for taking a little bit home. I mean, now they're fighting for even more money as they head towards loser semifinals. But that was just a masterclass from Levi Shoto. He played the team both ways excellently, from full screen and up close. He showed how the 2x assist can work to enable Jinx in the the setup game from full screen, and then also Echo up close and just allow him to circumvent neutral. So really like what we were able to see there. A different way to utilize the 2x assist and enable that kind of strategy. So kudos to them. Time bomb is a valid strategy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, Jinx in general, right, is one of these characters that when she's solo, she feels like so much more uncomfortable looking for zoning, because outside of just doing up back rocket and just trying to do maybe neutral jump JM, a lot of the projectile sets obviously take a lot of time. They're very committal and give, time for opponents, especially with someone like the move speed as Ahri, to run up and just counter hit her. So of course she's always kind of relying on assist to buy a little bit of that time and tempo to put chompers and drone on the screen. But especially when we think, oh, Jinx feels comfortable at the full screen, but when I make my way in finally, maybe we'll have a little bit less confidence. But when you not only have 2x assists, but you have the fastest lariat assist in the game in Echo, like you said, right, you're constantly able to weave back and forth between, oh, I'm frustrating you into running into energized drones and getting full screen confirms, or I'm running close range pressure with Echo. But speaking of Echo, he's back on the screen up against the double big bodies. It's losers quarterfinals between LightWisp and Francois.
Gonna be another banger match here. We're gonna see how long LightWisp can survive versus the army of Echoes, and how much your health bar is gonna survive in this moment. It's a question we'd love to answer. No bait on the break, but you're stoked that you got that out early, because it's not gonna be often you get that back in this round.
Oh, okay, burst out, just 1 meter down the drain. Even though you already ate a lot of the damage from the happy birthday, you're still very happy the Furry came up before you could get the Unbreakable. And as I say it, that shield is off the Frost with the fadeaway JH LightWisp. Okay, strong start.
Dude, he apprehended the hell out of that Echo. He scoop.
He's just trying to swing behind the shield, but it's okay. We still be Unbreakable into the shield charge, just wall bounce. Straight to the super as well. No double down, but you won't need it on this REHC. Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud.
Dude, we just got base blasted. Oh my goodness.
I was not hitter, bro. Holy.
Yeah, that was nuts. I can't believe, like, when it shows the two color, like, here's IMAX, and then it hits you with the sound, and it's like, this is black in the normal movie theater, and this is true darkness. You're like, what? Ooh. Nah, happy birthday again, there's no break! Jitsu, he is melting, and I love that. Spend the super as early as you possibly can. Get the kill on the assist, and you're not even too sad that it dropped there as Francois.
Right, fade away. You already have the life lead, the character lead, break. You're just trying to wait out Fury and not give LightWisp too many free opportunities to swing on you and get that buff, but all right, back out to the Echo. An awkward scramble. Still able to reach with Grom 5M.
Ah, man, with the falling power of an airborne Ahri comes into play here. Not the end of days, though. We're going into this next round dead even on resources. The LightWisp can definitely make this happen. I think it's really going to come down to who can set the pace early. We have seen time and time again LightWisp establish these really great happy birthday situations, utilizing the Braum assist to protect Darius in this neutral. But now he's getting eaten up. Gotta find a way to protect Darius here. He finally pops out.
Go for hold super, yeah, and you have the double assist to lock you down long enough for an air dash mix, and it ends up being triple overhead. Francois finds the opening up on LightWist.
It's just going to take the limit strike to build a little bit more of that breakup. The throw comes through and sets the shield into the shoulder tackle. Makes it so difficult because you want to run your offense. You think that it's your turn, but that's exactly what Braum is fishing for.
Run up 5H, no limit strike required. Francois.
Oh, wow. Running. Full screen. Orb of Deception trying to circumvent neutral. But there is no out. You've got Fury. One touch will do it. The same can be said for Darius here.
Up,
Fury still built one parry. Mission accomplished. The Fury's gone. Oh, but the extra enhanced assist is exactly what Francois needed. Do you route into Fury here to try to go for the kill? Nah, just gonna go for the limit strike, take the safe Oki. God, the defense was incredible until it wasn't. Oh, man.
The double rewind caught you lacking, or maybe trying to jump back out with a 2M Francois with game number 1.
Yeah, that was so dang good at the end. I mean, when being able to set up that level 1 and just make that Oki such a, you know, guaranteed safe situation, it's rough to contend against. So it's like, you can't really blame LightWist, able to block the first layer, but you have to try to take your turn. Echo has a lot of moments where he can punish you for thinking it's your time. That's why he always says, it's my time.
He's in. All right, hold up the shield. Still not trying to be too greedy with taking up the space. Ooh! Able to find the fadeaway on, I think it was a JL, but yeah, didn't quite extend the happy birthday as much as we would have wanted. Waits out the shield. All these hits, thinking it was Darius's turn, but able to find the break on the way back down. Francois with a 2-8.
Yeah, LightWisp has been caught swinging in the air time and time again. Those 2Hs have landed excellently so far. That is already no longer a factor. No Fury available from either side, though. Gonna be slowly building up. Uh-oh.
And already keep that overhead safe and continue your pressure, but all this get headless by LightWist.
You get hit so hard, you no longer exist. Dude, the base blast every single time. IMAX.
Setting it with the banishment to like the ethereal plane apparently takes a lot of volume out of this mortal. I understand.
I sent you to the Bronx.
That's the ethereal plane?
Yeah.
I'll confirm that one with acoustics. I think he might agree with you.
I mean, that's what the kill sagers say. If he hits you with something, he's like, I will banish you to the Bronx, not the Shadow Realm.
No problem. Wait, able to find the up kicks here. Robot action coming off from Francois.
Yep. No bait on the break. Like that, LightWist finding a way out. But now no Fury going to be available for this round at least. We have a round on the board, so it's not the end of the world. Not caught. Trying to set the shield up this time around. Oh, Darius is melting. Darius is melting. J2.
Yeah, just keep going behind the back. Okay, because you didn't go for the normal S1 super, you weren't able to kill Darius, but Hill might have left him with the super regardless. So at least get a little bit of damage with the hold version. Find the mix. Still finds the escape.
Darius still going to be on point here. There's so much gray health that would be pretty advantageous to get back, but you're waiting for Promises to come up and immediately tagging in. Great idea. Just going to try to garner this spate, get a little bit of damage on Echo as well. And the tried and true shield into shoulder.
Yep. Like the idea of just trying to run up 5M before the assist is able to make it out of the screen, but that's so much time again. The shield just waits behind the assist and the shoulder tackle. Once again, taking out Francois' Ari.
Just run it back. Second verse, same as the first, brother. Oh, and I don't think you built Fury in time here. You should be able to kill, dash out into the supers. No, actually not able to end that routing. Wait, I think was he too early?
Yeah, I think it was too early. He ran up just a little bit, too plus for the command throw. It looks like it would have worked, right? We were committed to the down back on Francois' side, only to get knocked off the screen.
Still not the end of the world. I mean, you leave any gap and LightWist can absolutely blow you up here under so much duress. One overhead connects, finds a way to run out of the corner though, and whips on the follow-up here. Chip is definitely a factor here. Super number one, there's still a little bit more meter.
You're available.
Level 3. Oh, you're cooked.
Straight into the level 3 reversal. Full brakes, none required because we were, you know, pumping it on the gas pedal to bring us to game number 3.
Yeah, dude, the ultimate at the end there in the gap was super good. Absolutely needed to show that off. Also has, you know, the DP that's a little bit safer, but the range, you feel pretty good about that. So great from FlyQuest taking us to a game 3 between these two.
Bro. Oh, trying to look for the empty low, but instead it was wake up backdash. Trying to end the pretty early. Knew we were respecting the Darius assist, but ends up just putting the shield down and swinging right after. Alright, out in the 2H.
Got a parry into the ult as well. Poro snacks. I love that the Poros get the costume in the ultimate too. So dang good.
They have like the plume. So it's like as tall as them. It's insane.
Yeah.
Ooh. 6H anti-air, just trying to call out any type of air stall coming up from Contra, whether it was the Fireball, whether it was Spirit Rush, and now we're rushing to this potential final round. Lightwith.
Yeah, turned around in an instant, and now Francois is in trouble. Nah, that 2H was great. I love that tag at the last moment to find the correct angle there and going right back into Ari. Feel like we know what Oki is coming here.
Wipe through. Yeah, still able to escape. Thought that we were going to go for a burst break there, but good. Francois still finds the opportunity. Run up throw. Oos! Alright. Ari able to make her way behind the back, but still just swinging on the shield.
Into that air charge H again and again has been Lightwith's tool of choice in the neutral. So hard to deal with as well, right? Like Darius just has mad reach with that normal.
Alright, Fury burst out. Believes in the run. I mean, you have an almost full health Darius, but yeah.
I think he would have exploded off of that super connecting. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're running down the Fury timer as well. This is really good for Francois, looking for an opportunity to OTG Super 1 and really just run down the entire Fury timer.
Nice, yeah, going into the ultimate. I mean, getting as much damage on the board, just think about it right now. There's no Fury as well. You can chip. So that was, actually it was OTG to kill at the end.
Yeah.
I think. Unless I'm tripping.
Tripping out with the down time winder. I think the only thing you could have done there was like the wake up parry, but maybe Lightwith thinking they had just a little bit more health on toe. But just busting out of the gate here in final game, final round, trying to continue this run over to the loser semis. You ate, but no first man jump up.
Yeah, that was so much damage, damn near instantaneously. Parry on the first hit there in order to take the turn, forcing the breakout. That was so good from Francois. And not be understated how sharp that parry timing was and how it changed the pacing of the rest of this match.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, that super, the shield wave from Braum is so safe, so having that counterplay ready. We haven't seen it up until just now, but now it's counter hit on the overhead, maybe looking for a throw tech. Fade away shield dash, but after the scramble, the Darius assist is not enough.
Yep, and we're going to get the setup here after all the damage in the world. No, oh yeah, just going to take the OTG.
Yeah, doesn't quite get the limit spike we're looking for, so still a little bit behind on the burst gauge.
Uh-oh, that parry was sick, but it was on the assist, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, got you a little bit of meter back. Especially on something like Braum, we'll take that,
nah.
but no meter for him, right? Empty entirely.
Yeah, a little bit more privy to the shield into tackle strategy that LightWisp has been going for. The throw finally shown off, but the ultimate is going to send Ari off of Summoner's Rift.
Yep. The only thing we had that would have been able to kill off of that OTG, but now you are meterless. No ability to parry for quite some time.
No meter. Nice throw again. Immediate reset. The overhead had the right spacing on the break, but not willing to follow up. A little bit too patient. Fury is going to be built here in a moment. Remember, there's only one bar on LightWisp's side, and we're going to spend it immediately to build the install. When do you Fury?
We have armor, run up with the 6 gauge. At least it knocks off the ultimate
16 seconds on the clock. 16 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
Francois doesn't have time to play. Uh-oh.
Ooh. You do have time to get one last hit. Still a little bit of Fury left. Regenerating the HP LightWisp. The onus is on you to bring it back, but it's not enough. The chip damage from Francois saves the day and continues your run over into losers semis.
Yep, that is going to be guaranteed top 4, which means you're in the money. And while LightWisp is going to be taking home that $50 incentive, no extra money for their pockets. So great stuff to Francois at the end. And it's such a hard position to be in when you realize like the Fury situation has changed so drastically. You're like, oh, I'm chipped if I block anything, if I lose neutral.
Yeah.
And then you immediately lose neutral and you're like, it's done. Like you look at the timer and you're like, it really was their time. Unfortunate.
Exactly. My time, I'm in. But speaking of, looking at the timer, we have 4 last sets for you guys. Of course, Inzim and Lucian still chilling up in the winner's side. And of course, up next is going to be Jester versus Levi Shoto. But we're going to have a quick break before you bring you guys the final home stretch of this FlyQuest Fight Series 2XKO. So don't go anywhere. Losers quarters up next.
The North American League of Legends scene is having a disastrous offseason.
It really sucks to be a part of a region that everyone just shit talks.
Still fighting! Still fighting!
Things are looking pretty dark for the future of any League of Legends.
Massive AP threats! Lucio's just going in to waste their time!
I just don't think that there's a lot of new players trying to get better at the game.
Decent position, double circle, double gallium, and the jungle Trendemir game! Inspire claims the pentakill! It's good! They have more than earned the respect of the international stage.
Thank you, FlyQuest, for making us believe.
League is dead, right? Long live the league.
I'm the best of all time, baby. Let's hear it.
You're so good. How are you so good?
I love you, Jake.
GG's.
Hi guys, it's Basil, and welcome to my setup. This is where I draw, game, and submit job applications. This is the NZXT Player 2 AMD edition, powered by AMD's Ryzen. Is it Ryzen or Risen? Risen? Powered by AMD's Ryzen 5 9600X and Ryzen 7 9700X. Two of the best choices for gamers thinking about leveling up their gameplay. Look at this gameplay. It's insanely smooth, no stutters, only frames. This PC isn't just for games, it powers up every single detail of my artwork too. I can bounce between projects, games, and streams. If you're building your dream setup, start with NZXT and AMD. Grab yours today with the link in my bio.
We started the evening with 80 players, and now only 4 remain. I'm Jake Grant, joined by Jatsu to cover the rest of the action here at the FlyQuest Fight Series, number 69. And I mean, we've got players duking it out for $400 in that first place prizing. And my favorite to take it all is definitely Enzem. Second place, $200, nothing to sneeze at. Third place, $120. Fourth place, $80. And then fifth place this time around, taking home $50 because there was no Echo on their squad. So shout outs to you, Light Wisp. And yeah, shout outs to everybody in the chat enjoying. Happy Halloween, gamers. Every year that Jatsu's on FlyQuest Fight Series commentary on Halloween, he'll become more hoarse. So next year, you got to tune back in to see what's in store.
That's what I'm saying. Next year, I'm gonna like tune in with a whole ass horse mask, and they're gonna be like, I don't know what happened to Jatsu, but they put like a real life horse on the mic that sounds like him, but just a little bit more muffled. I don't know. I've never seen them in the same room before.
Yeah, man. What is your tag that you have on StarGG again? Like, it's not Jatsu anymore.
Dude, it's
I feel
so bad. It's
hit me with the government.
It's Machikane Fukukitaru, but I think at this point, because I'm like,
Machikane Fukukitaru. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. You nailed it. Okay, so it's it's coming up on the 1 year anniversary of when I like changed my tag to it, and then after the first like month, I was like, oh, I can change it back, and then I'm like, no, I'm kind of rocking with the tag.
I'm already too deep.
During DIY, I entered and then I commentated, but I forgot to tell Sway, hey, I am not entered as Jatsu in the bracket. I am Machikane Fukukitaru, and I didn't check my schedule overlap. So I hit him up the morning of, and I'm like on the train, and I'm like, sorry, dude, I got a DQ. I'm overlapping. He's like, I can't swap you. Yeah, it's too late. But it's not too late, because you guys are just in time for winners finals. Inzem versus Lucian coming up now.
They might have flown too close to the sun, but both of these players are flying high on their guaranteed winnings here and top 3 placement. This is Inzem establishing a pretty hefty lead early on, and I mean, it's so scary to break here. That's why you see him just peppering with this light pressure. He wants to force Lucian to go for that break, to feel a little bit hopeless. Because now, look at it, he's just playing it slow. He's like, all right, cool, you win neutral. Job's done.
Yeah, exactly. You've already got like such an incredible life lead, so you're honestly looking for, I mean, extra damage is a bonus. Inzem is perfectly fine just stalling out, heading back to the Teemo, now tagging back in and making it so difficult for you to find any approach.
Yeah, and I love that. Going for the reset, knowing that there's no break available, just finding that
moment to catch Lucian asleep at the wheel. Watch the point character. He's doing it so excellently, but he gets caught afterwards. Couldn't have told you where he needed to block, but I know that the break sets him up with a great chip sequence right afterwards. Good stuff from Inzem. And that's the round.
Ooh, we found this thing on the way back down. Yep. There we go. Keep it clean. Keep it simple with the Echo. You got the level 1 available, but it's tag launcher straight into the Teemo. And now we find the kill with the spoon set. Okay.
Neutral super jump.
We ain't gotta do all that.
Just a Yahoo!
You know, I thought it would OTG and kill. I thought it would hit meaty. It did neither of those things. It baited out the parry because there was a slight delay before it actually came out. So, clean round 1 here to Inzem.
That's very on brand for Inzem. If he can win in a way that he mentally hurts you, he will. And that's gotta hurt on the perfect parry. We've seen a lot of players start to block on that cross-up, but perfect parrying it is even more effective, right? It kind of takes that move off the menu and makes you have to think a little bit more on your pressure. So Lucian is going to have to go back to the drawing board so far because Inzem has just been running through him with this Teemo Echo. Ankle's broken.
Go. That's the slow-mo time winder. Are we going to try and get the Teemo in to try and build up some more of those badges? Indeed we are. Let's get the Super 2.
Here he comes. Yeah, I love that the shroom just jumps at you. It's kind of ridiculous.
It gets a mind of its own.
Again? 2 for 2? You're not allowed to go for that cross-up, which is... It's such a detractor because you're used to going for it in your typical pressure strings, right? Like, you have to rethink. You have to undo your muscle memory.
Exactly. You have to actively put in some of these daggers to try and bait out those parries, but then that makes you so much more susceptible to mash, right? So where in the RPS are you trying to land when all of a sudden we're just trying to find 1, 2, 3 hits to even out this life lead. Meanwhile, Inzem runs up with the instant overhead. Playing with his food a little bit here. Now Lucian gets an opportunity to dash up 2L.
The thing is that Lucian blocks anything, it's lights out. So I need to see pure confidence, perfection here. The wake up attack bait is a great way to start though. And now with Fury, you can circumvent and protect yourself from the chip. I need to see Fury activated almost immediately. There it is.
Yeah, blocking get up attack is like the single thing you can block without like dying to chip damage here. That was a scary parry. Ended up whipping, but because the slingshot is so slow, you're able to block in time. But look, we're running out of Fury. We're running out of time. It's 13 seconds left on the clock with the super assist. Lucian, I don't know if there's a way for you to win this round, even if Inzem lets go of the controller right now.
You're done. Oh, you needed every parry in your arsenal. But your name's not Daigo. And that sure as hell was not Justin. So it goes, man. So it goes. That was great.
Not just in time. We had like 4 seconds left on the clock and like a whole like health bar left because we had the meter, right? Like even though we didn't go for any of the drift, still the variable parry timing threat from Teemo is so tricky in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, it's not an easy task to complete. But I mean, that first game is complete. So you just got to go to the next one.
Yep.
Great timing on the break from Inzem, waiting for a guarantee to escape. And those dash blocks, I'm curious. He did not flinch. The float is incredible. To get away from the double 2H.
He said, "I'm out of here, big dog. I'll see you later. We'll see you in the center of the screen." Now Inzem working to even up this life lead. That Echo worse for wear. Tag wants to try and get Teemo in. Regular tag.
Sets the shroom just for the damage. Are you? Yeah, no, you're just gonna get the Oki again. You're dead. It's not even Oki. The Oki is the new character is coming in right in the corner.
This is not the archetype of character. This is not the design aesthetic of a character that like kills you at 80% HP, right? But just enables so much by that super 2, the mushroom, that fixed hit stun scaling, killing in situations where you think you get one more opportunity to live. But there we go. Play on through the double level 1 routing, and we don't even need the Teemo help this time. Inzem, 1 more round up.
Yeah, Inzem putting you into a position where you didn't know you were flipping the coin for your life is really difficult to deal with, especially when he's already shut down your offense so consistently. And I mean, it feels like Lucian has been living in this left side of the screen. This corner, I hope it's comfy, man. There should be a lock bed. Like, you need some amenities.
They're gonna be stuck in this corner for quite some time. All right, no challenge on the get up attack. Says, all right, I trust your execution. Don't worry, I'll try and find a different way out.
Still his turn. Back to Teemo. Takes the charge. Great defense from Lucian, but the throw finally connects. Locked in on block. And you're going to have to lock in on this Yasuo. Damn near 2-0
tear
lead.
away at the soul for a little bit, right? You were blocking so well for 8 seconds. You blocked the instant overhead, and then you just ended up getting thrown into kill. The OTG. Now Inzem finds the pickup here with the level 1. Again, still not going to be able to kill, so you just go for limit strike immediately. Build the bar, and you bet it all.
Illegal op. He has perfect parried your cross up every single time, 100%. You don't think he has the execution?
Yeah.
To go for the guaranteed baits? Nah, you're done. You're done. Exactly. Foolishness.
You're gonna execution test Inzem in winners finals on a get up attack on Burrito Oki? Nah, that's not the way you would do it.
Nah. All right, he nodded at the guy making the burrito. He got the extra. He got the double. He got the double meat. All right, and it was wrapped to perfection.
He dropped
look at the happy birthday.
Like, no, I'm getting all the fixings.
Wins the break. Tried to bait it, just didn't get it in time. But look at the the damage is already done. Look at Yasuo's health bar.
Exactly.
When do you take your turn?
The amount that he recovers, that's still guaranteed 50% down. So how are you supposed to try and escape? 2x assist keeps you locked down. Empty lows, empty low again. Help, dude.
Dude, he was blocking for damn near 10 seconds there. And it didn't matter because the way that Inzem is structuring his pressure, there was not an out. Like, all of that was pretty real. So the fact that it's like, okay, block 1 mix-up, here's mix-up number 2, here's mix-up number 3. Nah, you got lobbed on? It's a wrap. Production, cut the tape. Time of death. The table, he's not warm, brother. He's not warm.
Perfect KO.
It's not working out. It's the perfect. Now Inzem up 2-0, up around its net point. Into your spot in Grand Finals, winner's side. Lucian, how do we stop this momentum?
I don't think there's a way to do it. Like, you have to clap back with a perfect here. The break immediately. Like, Inzem, every single time he has sustained a hit, he's stopped it, right? Almost immediately. And that's what's so important here, because every single time Lucian has gotten an out to momentum, Inzem's defense has been so great, and like the break timings, it's nothing to worry about. Like, he's never been put into a position where he hasn't felt he could block the mix-ups.
Alright, double, triple, quadruple backdash. Try and go for the perfect spacing to anti-air. Tried to trip guard here with the 2M, but didn't work out. Okay, we dash up and find one more.
Yep. It's the breakout, and I mean, not out of the woods just yet. Finally finds a connect with that cross-up. It's taken 2 games to get there. Can't be perfect every single time. Retreating guard on display though, and the parry is great on the Time Wonder. Oh, that enables the happy birthday here, and you might just die. No, the drop! We saw it earlier. We've seen it again. You can't give those opportunities away.
I was going to say, this has been the story of some of these sets that go down to the wire with Lucian. These crucial drops which are leaving character confirms on the table. Now we have the opportunity to tag back into this Echo, giving us so much trouble. Still is sliver of HP, not recovering any of that gray life, and it's from downtown, or from the top rope rather.
Instant overhead. Instant overhead afterwards. You're looking left, right. You're cross-eyed. There's nothing you can do. You're looking up, down, left, right. In trouble. Here comes the shroom. Nah, brother.
Feel the hope gradually just wearing away from Lucian. 2 characters to 1. All the meter in the world to chip away. And yet still, as Inzem up against the corner, tossed up. And it's 1 character apiece. You still got that Fury to worry about. How are you going to pin down this Teemo?
Exactly. Here's my concern. Because, like, with Fury, if Inzem gets any hit, like, you can't die to chip. And also, look at the timer, Jason. 15 seconds on the clock. It's up to Lucian to press the issue. There's the Fury. And now all he has to do is play it safe. Keep you in a block string. He just super.
All but a checkmate situation with no time left on the board. And it's a big whip with the level 3 as Inzem.
Not the teabag. Oh. Hey, my down input's great. It worked.
Yeah. He's buffering 2-2. Yeah. When we get motion inputs, don't worry. Inzem will be ready. But it's not a 2-2. Instead, it's a 3-0. Inzem cleanly securing his spot in the Grand Finals winner's side.
Not surprised by that at all from the side of Inzem, I would say. I said it at the beginning of the set. If there is something that he can do in-game to inflict mental damage, it's guaranteed. It's not a question of if. It's a question of when. I mean, it was a very clear victory for Inzem as well. And we saw what happens when he establishes a lead that's that dominant. He starts having a lot of fun with the set. The pressure is what I want to talk about, like how he was able to maximize the potency of 2x assist cannot be understated, right? It felt like every single block string that you were taking from Echo or Teemo literally turned into a 15-second sequence of Onslaught where there was 4 to 5 mix-ups caked in every single time. And with those type of layers, the only L word I can think of for you is loss, unless you're prepared, dude.
Exactly. And I mean, shout out to, you know, Lucian's defense getting through 3 or 4 of them, but, you know, you got to make your way all the way to the end of the block string to try and survive. But making our way into our final first 2 of the evening, it's losers semis with Francois and Levi Shoto. Francois with the Ari draws first blood.
Yep. Getting the break immediately out from Levi Shoto, and I love that. Tagging into the Echo almost immediately to find this punish onto Ari. The break right back from Francois. Really doesn't want to lose the character. But look how much damage Echo is taking here. Oh my god.
Bro, nothing we found off the 5L. Pick up off the rocket. Tag in with the 6-6-M. Levi Shoto looking to tie the life lead up. And the chopper's behind the back as well. I wonder if that actually breaks a happy birthday. No, but it does break the combo.
Levi Shoto. In a commanding position, I think as Francois, you're kind of willing to go next in this position to make sure that you at least have your break available, but like it's still winnable.
He confirms with the J28 loops. The kill for Francois over on the other side.
Nah, back throw? Cooked. All that work for the same result. The mental wear and tear definitely feels bad there, especially as you are like, you know, mounting that comeback. You got to go right into this next round, and it's the same start that we had last time, like bar for bar.
Exactly. Still playing for the aggressive, that jump forward fireball where normally you feel so comfortable in disguise as Jinx, but now that break out from Francois, keeping the corner.
That's the strategy here. Timeliner was still there, just never ended up actually landing into it. Levi Shoto keeping the pressure on, but now the parry. Oh god, Echo getting beat up.
Yep. Down to the ground, charge heavy. Is this the opportunity for Chomp? I like the roll forward. No catch to the side of Levi, but does get caught here with the Echo tag.
Yep. Had the assist ready. Immediately saw the opportunity to take out Francois' Echo. And is in such a great position here. Air to air again. Unrelenting in this in these neutral situations. Has just had not been shown the stops from Francois at all to stop these air to air situations.
Yeah. Level 3. You know, I actually wasn't sure if Ari with her relatively low HP would have died, but still holding on strong as she runs right into the rocket. Levi Shoto 1 game up.
Yep, it's that same air-to-air situation I just mentioned, and it's been so good for Levi. I mean, coming from Dragonball FighterZ, he's so used to trying to find those air lights and air mediums in order to go for a full extension. So it's territory he's comfortable with, and he's obviously exploiting it. And Francois has been exploiting these round starts pretty consistently, though. That's the 3rd immediate break from Levi getting forced to the corner in a row.
We're getting clean side swap after the airborne confirmed. Francois just runs up with a 5L right behind the orb. Got on a fuzzy jump afterwards.
Damage. That'll be Levi losing the Echo here pretty instantly.
Yeah, but the point at which you died in the combo, right, actually ended up losing the corner. All this to jump yourself back in. J28 and the run under from Francois. It'd be a clean kill without even needing to defend any.
A triple dive kick. Just, I'll do it again. I'll send it.
Yep. Damn, Francois roll.
Got that parry pretty
wondering if the rocket was gonna catch the parry. Yeah.
Yeah. Was safe. Just had enough input from the parry there to survive through it. We've seen that break every single time. J2. No way, you got scooped.
Okay, fade away after the push block on 5H. Big whip from the 2H though. Yeah, but no counter on the overhead though. Still back to the scramble situation. Roll under the jump in.
Gonna go for the super just to build a little bit of time, keep yourself safe. But now, it might be lights out for Echo here on Levi Shoto's side. Just enough.
Level 1.
Nice, and after that, Francois should be taking us to a game 3 between these two. This is the last 2 out of 3 for the evening, and it's delivering so far.
Yeah, it's going the distance. I mean, that game number 2 seemed so, almost like a speed run from Francois. Kind of in the same way we saw it with, up against Sino, where, they were getting got out of Blitzcrank. But sometimes it just takes one game for the download for Francois to run away with it.
Hey, data delays happen all the time, all right? With a DNF error. We're back on. I'm gonna strike immediately just to establish that knockdown, get the mine planted. Levi Shoto has just been stuck in this right side of the screen for so long.
Okay, right up into the rocket. I was going to say a bold choice to Spirit Rush back into the drone, but ends up avoiding the explosion entirely and keeping the pressure up on Levi Shoto to take out this Echo.
I think the biggest thing here is Francois has not only picked up on the habits of ground start from Levi Shoto, but also the post-break actions. Almost every single time Levi has been going for rocket call into follow-up with Echo, and on that first roll, that's why we saw the confident mash. Like, Francois was already prepared because they saw the mix-up before, and the next layer hasn't been shown just yet, so this is where Francois is really starting to run away with it. The rhythm has been identified.
Got the read, we got the level 3 available. We keep it simple and save the cinematics. Save ourselves some time as well, and Francois now puts himself on set point.
Oh, air dash, air dash. It's so hard to contend with those air options, because you never know when she's going to hit. 2H?
Oh, ran up with the 2H, yeah.
Yeah, real scrappy.
Camp actually stalled over the 2H on the Time Winder.
There it is. Break comes in afterwards, not able to get a full follow-up afterwards. Good push block from the side of Francois just to gain a little bit of space. Double Helmbreaker whiffs, though. Levi Shoto overextending just a little too much.
Once again, we cross through. Tag Launcher instead just put a little extra damage. Take the break to level 1. Francois 1 character away from losers finals.
Oh, big zap whiff, and now you're going to be one Oki situation away from that losers finals. Optimize everything here. Ari is locked and loaded in the back as well, so how much will you get off of this? Big whip on the 2H, though. Oh, there's a chance. And you have Fury.
I think we have to spend level 3 if you want to kill here, which leaves you with 0 meter. You still have a couple super assists to try and make your way through that second character to protect a life lead.
Yeah, dire position. Both sides have Fury available. Obviously, Francois would like to save it. Fury does come out immediately on the trade. Are you going to get a chance, Levi? Yes, you are. Where's the 2H? There it is.
Fury F for F, but F in the chat for Francois' HP looks 60% already down off a basic confirm. Tries to set up the monkey drone, but nothing to be found as Francois threads the needle.
Oh, the overhead was...
And it baits out the 2H. It becomes the overhead. Levi has one more round in him.
Dude, the fact that the overhead corrected and found the dome piece of Francois, taking us to final game, final round. This is pretty good, J2. Nice, the full screen confirmed.
With a punch like that, Levi moving a little different. This is the first round win or round start. Neutral interaction that we've won, all for Francois. Bring it right back.
gonna take the limit break just to get a little bit more resource in the pocket, a little bit more safety. Levi Shoto gonna be losing the Jinx here. Barring a drop from Francois. Yep, kept it easy. Ultimate Spirit Rush coming through.
2 characters to 1. You have the HP and the time to build up this Fury, but are we going to find the hit? There we go. Level 1 of the Echo behind. I really thought we were going to get punished. But there we go. Francois not quite able to punish that Echo for it.
Fury's going to be here now. I like that. Going for the limit strike to build their own break as well. And it comes out immediately from Francois. Wants to keep the aggression going. Run out from the corner, though, from Levi Shoto, showing his prowess in these team games now. It's going to be Echo versus Ari. No, the throw! The Fury comes out. And the air throw.
Yeah, I love the idea, just using the big super assist to try and tack on that extra damage. Led to a scramble situation, but you are ahead with the Fury till the full duration. Essentially knocked out the super assist. And speaking of the super assist, Jinx finishes the job as Levi Shoto knocks Francois out at 4th.
That was a nuts finish. The amount of damage that the super assist did there, it felt like that's what it would feel like IRL to get hit by a rocket. It'd be like, bam, you're done. Like, cooked. The life bar didn't stand a chance. And it all changed at the very end there. Yes, there was a combo drop, but the fact that Levi Shoto saw that opportunity to run out of the corner, that is like team game expertise. That is some high-level execution. And the fact that he had that awareness, it's not easy to do. Like, running out of the corner of that situation, especially like watching their assist timer, making sure that you're not going to get clipped by that as well. Chef's kiss. Love to see it. Good stuff to Levi Shoto. Going to be taking us right into losers finals. Any other thoughts on that one, though, J2? Because, like, that was neck and neck until that last moment, and it came down to, like, such key player skill expression, I think.
Honestly, I think the biggest momentum shift towards the end there was that 3H, you know, the autocorrect catching you at the overhead.
Dude,
and I mean,
nuts.
I gotta go back and look at that one. But that's gonna be after this losers finals. Once again, Levi Shoto moving on by Lucian, and it's first to 3 the entire way throughout the rest of the bracket. It's scary to try and escape at the corner.
And yeah, like you said, I mean, such a hard position because you're looking for 2H, but then when you land and the overhead is there, like, meaty as hell, you're like, what?
Yep. The time under, but the wind wall was still active. Doesn't matter, just do it again. Caught out here with the slow-mo. Lucian takes the first character.
Again, Levi Shoto continually looking for these air-to-air situations almost every single time. And I think we're going to get the names actually switched up here because it is, yeah, it is Levi Shoto on the player 2 side. I was like,
yeah,
how dare he pick Yasuo? His Jinx was cooking.
I was like, wait a damn minute. Ooh. Okay, back on the way back out. Ooh, actually threads the needle there with the J2H, but send out the JM in time. But with a life lead like that, Levi takes round 1.
Yeah, up back rocket into assist is just such an easy option to commit to with that much of a life lead established. So really like that from Levi Shoto. Getting a little bit of happy birthday damage here off the top. Ooh, brother, why are you looking at Time Winder? I'm in front.
Alright, swap back out here with the tag launcher, but just trying to challenge the Time Winder immediately with the zap, and also gets the echo behind. Alright, fade away.
Yeah, jump Time Winder again and again. Trying to backdash out of there, immediately going for the aggressive. Fury doesn't want to give any other time. Double J2H. Time and time again. The assist is dead. You weren't allowed to call Echo in that moment, and Echo stuck right into the corner. That's a 2x KO. Delayed if I've ever seen one.
Sometimes I always get so confused. Like, towards the end, I'm like, wait, we only killed the one character, but it kept up the block string on the point character while the assist was dying so long that we were able to find a combo afterwards, and it reminds me, oh, that's how we got into this game-ending situation.
Yeah, I like the grace period, similar to League of Legends. It's like, oh, you killed the. It was still the same sequence. You got the kill. You didn't stop. Here's your double kill. Kudos to you. We got the name swap. Thanks, production. Stoked to see. And I mean, now we see the immediate shift from Levi Shoto just playing the full screen game, and this is where Echo can struggle if he's not able to find a win in that neutral. Jinx can just really snuff him out. And when you're trying to approach on the ground and an Echo from the other side is dashing at you with the best lariat in the game, kind of rough.
Yeah, specifically like just trying to nail down Levi as they're setting out so many of these projectiles in the monkey drone. The jump cancelable normals, escaping, and then using the Echo assist to cover the ground and tag out is so tricky. But all that being said, Lucian is now able to find a clean hit on Levi's Echo.
Yeah, I'm happy that we got to see the full extension there from Lucian. We saw a lot of combo drops earlier. Stayed same side though, and drops the Echo from Levi Shoto's roster.
Yep. Going for the up back rocket on incoming. Alright, so a little bit of tempo, but once that wind wall is set, yeah, we try and go for the high drone. I love the swipe to make sure we're not, catching out any of that airspace.
Yeah, and I like that from Levi. He set the monkey and then immediately was just waiting to see how Lucian would try to approach and had the 2H ready just to stop any of the pressure that may be happening, but getting smoked now on the ground by Lucian's Echo.
There you go, runs up for once more.
Hey, yo.
Through yellow level 3. Just rewind to escape, yeah?
No, you're under. You got caught.
We need to back up 1 or 2 back dashes further, but now still an opportunity to live, but still an opportunity to get 2H'd.
Yeah, really good stuff from Lucian to find that air approach. Trying to go for super tag.
Alright, run up 5M. Big drop coming out here though.
Nah, dude, that's so hard to deal with. Single time forces the break. I like that. Lucian not willing to take any more of that damage early and often.
Yep. I love the 2H on the time winder into roll. Just try and low profile the jump in, but projectile invulls the minigun. Yeah, you can't let that rock for free.
Oh, happy birthday. This is actually massive for Lucian. There's no break available on the side of Levi Shoto as well. Gonna get dropped out, though, on the Echo, so Lucian's happy about that one. And now Fury, I mean, you might not get an opportunity to send it, but Levi Shoto getting the challenge back means that he may be turning red here in just a moment. No, the drop!
Ooh! Oh, that should have been the kill on Lucian's Echo. No break, so drop is the only thing that ended up stopping them. Just barely at the end of that time winder active frame. Tries to send it and gets whipped from the other side with this Yasuo slash and dash. Lucian ties up the game.
I love how the slashes from Yasuo chunk the life bar, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I'm just like, yeah, that looks how much a sword should hit. Like, he is carving him up.
Fold 1,000
yeah,
times.
Exactly. Hattori Hanzo's. Uh-oh. Dude, look at Jinx. Look at Echo's life bar. Just absolutely red in the face. And in the face of defeat, Lucian is striking back. This game 3 has turned on its head almost instantly. Levi Shoto bleeding out on both characters. Whoos!
Oh my god, speaking of, caught between both characters, the cross through on the 2L. Yep, charge jump S2 seals the deal for Lucian. Almost looking at Escudo perfect here. Only thing we've taken is chip, I say, is we run right into the zap.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a reset drop there from Levi Shoto, but this is such a big hill to climb. You got a good amount of time on the clock to work with, but resource-wise, you are in trouble.
Again, looking to fade away that up back rocket jump. Big block in the zap. This ruins our convertibility a lot.
Utilizing the super assist. Try to get a little bit of pressure. Time is no longer on your side here, though. Great 2H! Do we see Lucian hang on to the break? I would imagine so, and you're not able to close out there. And potentially go for a chip kill here.
Yeah, you really got to try and find a safe way to get that Yasuo back out. Yeah, just run up right behind the Echo, even through the wind wall, just trying to make sure that we don't, look for the kill. Levi Shoto could have gone for the Zap Super, but then it would have been the kill on a punish, so Fury out. Still 1v2.
He waited, and he got that. No, he didn't get that on birthday. That was his own assist. Are you just going to try to kill with level 3 here? Did he press? No way, dude.
The damage increase off of the Fury as well. You can see on the blocking here. It gets both of them.
It was a punish. Jaitsu!
Damn, he's good.
Oh, I was like, why is he level 3? And it's not YOLO, it's you're dead. I wonder what he saw. I would need to watch that back to see exactly what he was going for on the punish. So really great awareness from Levi Shoto. Eyes were open. And I mean, he has opened up Lucian's life bar. That echo is gone. I blinked. And his time was not now. Can't see him.
Exactly. It was briefly his time to be on the screen and no longer. Now, the Yasuo trying to even up the life lead. Slashing on through for Lucian. Yeah, I like the limit break ender just to try and get yourself closer and closer to an elusive Fury.
It's so much damage here. And I mean, now it's going to come down to when do you Fury? When do you try to show that off? And it does come through. And you got immediately crossed up by the Echo. The Fury did not help you in this fight. A 2-1 lead now has been established for Levi Shoto. One away from a chance at Inzem.
Yeah, still a game on the board here for Lucian, but you know, you're facing an uphill battle right now to try and find that run back in the grand finals. Just so many situations where Levi is running away with it. And also, he's doing a really good job of swapping up the zoning patterns as well. Sometimes we're going for the charge chompers, but we can tell that Lucian is being a little bit too patient. Otherwise, the Road as well, blocking you down. It's burst out on the happy birthday.
And against Jinx, like, you don't even really stop her from that position either, so luckily was able to get her in the corner, but we are scrapping. This is a scramble and a half, and Levi Shoto is the one who comes out on top in this situation. Should be able to get the kill here. No, just going to go for the setup and have the route to end in super here, but now it's Yasuo bleeding out too, and he gets the air to confirm the assist. Follow-up from Echo is huge. Lucian is about to be on death's door, is about to be facing set point. Yasuo has to come in clutch.
Yep. Even in these situations where Levi Shoto gets the happy birthday, but it's like nigh impossible to sandwich both characters back in, he's doing such a good job of catching you out, but a little bit less good of a job on defense. Tries to hard call out with the level 3, but both of them full meters spent to get this Echo off the screen.
Now, it's mano-y-mano, Jinx, Yas. And, I mean, Levi is probably happy about all of these trades. He gets hit by the cross-up, immediately goes for the Fury, and now you're in chip territory because you don't have your own Fury just yet. The overhead off of the Fury dash is so potent. Love that from Levi Shoto. Set point has been established.
Kept him alive up until this loser's finals, and now it's rearing its ugly head once more, ascended with the double assist. Look at all the projectile prominence that we just have on the screen between Echo and Jinx, even through the wind wall. It gives us a little bit more room to work with on this air approach.
And immediately after getting the Echo in, going for the super follow-up just to get a little bit more damage, Helmbreaker cracks Yasuo open, trying to find this last hit, taking him down. And there it is, finds the clean hit. It was a punish on the attempt to escape with the air special from Yasuo.
On the other side, Levi just trying to find a safe way to try and escape this corner. Really doesn't have to do anything too crazy, and instead just a double backdash into minigun starter. Levi Shoto, as long as you don't drop with that tag launch confirmed, you're moving on to loser side of grand finals.
I mean, you have one hell of an opponent coming up to the plate. It is Inzem on the other side of things, but still shoutouts for Lucian. And how far they were able to make it through the bracket. Really cleaned up the Yasuo extensions at the end of the day, but it was difficult for them to contend with the, the counter pokes from Levi Shoto. He was never afraid to press on a lot of these instances where the Oki might not have been 100% or the setup wasn't 100%. The air-to-airs from Levi Shoto really stopped a lot of the air approach that we were seeing from Lucian earlier. And then the fact that he was able to dominate on the ground full screen with Jinx and with the 2x assist utilization, it just made it looked like Lucian was a little bit lost in the neutral aspect of things.
Yeah, I think when you're playing against a character like Jinx, where it's so easy to kind of archetype her as, oh, this is projectiles. I play Yasuo and I have wind wall. I beat projectiles. Good. But of course, Jinx, you know, on the side of Levi has run into this situation so many times. So we're looking for the up angle energized drone, which gave us more room to either set more projectiles once the wind wall was down, or make our own air approach, which, like you said, I think Lucian just wasn't quite ready for. But I'm ready for it. Our final match of the evening. It's Grand with Instant coming in from winner's side. Levi Shoto coming in from losers. Needs the reset and then one more win after to try and make your way as this #1 for that big $400.
Yep, a lot of money on the line, and these two players are pristine in their capability to get this far. I would be lying if I said I don't think Inzem is the, that I do believe Inzem is the favorite. Close this one out, but I mean, Levi Shoto has a great advantage so far. We'll see who can push the other farthest in this set.
There we go, snipe behind the back there with the assist call. Didn't quite get a clean confirm off the airborne hit, but again, a lot of these stray hits locking you down, and Levi has such a big life lead. Not really something we've seen in so many of these Insem sets where he's doing such a good job of getting that life lead with Echo and then swapping out the Timo to stall.
Got air-to-air, though, from Inzem. And I mean, even though we've seen that Levi Shoto was able to establish a pretty nice lead, it can be gone in an instant. This team's damage is mad deceptive. It feels like he has double supers enabled, but that's not the fuse he's picked, brother.
Watch the drone just trying to do anything to try and help out Levi, but there we go, gradually evening up the life lead right now. Has to spend the break to try and maintain it, but still up against the corner right now, up against his Echo with the Timo in tow. This should be a dead Jinx.
No, he went for the limit strike. He's actually just going to take the Oki instead. Utilize the follow-up to the level 3 reversal. Can he rewind in time to survive here? I think he can. Oh, he got! He got!
Oh,
I mean,
big whip from the zap.
Look at Levi Shoto's health. Inzem is still technically in the lead here, but he gets called out. The Fury comes through. Did he press? I think he did. No way, Levi Shoto is gonna take round 1 in a hell of a nail biter.
Jesus, down to the wire, down to that 20-second scenario where Levi had such a life lead for so long, and then Inzem just turned it up to 11. We actually just saw like 5-6 drops in the holy.
Yeah. Also, the one of the powerful points that really makes Inzem's team that much more threatening is the fact that while he has 2x assist, it really feels like he also has double down with the way that he is, you know, like creating his combos, structuring his pressure, and that's a little spooky. You can do it with freestyle as well, but it feels so seamless for him on this Echo Timo so far.
Yeah, exactly. And you get the extra neutral presence of that 2x assist over the freestyle where, you know, it ends up just being, oh, okay, I'm a little bit safer in my own pressure. There we go. Timo Godard super knocks the Echo off the screen here for Levi.
Trying to punish the full screen setup with the zap, and actually gets it with the super. He's still in the same position though. Like Inzem doesn't have to go in here. He could do this. He could do this all day. And he goes right in afterwards.
Notice how he just goes right back to setting the traps, and he's just like, do it again. I dare you.
No. Spend your meter. Is it going to change anything? Probably not.
No.
And the Fury spend from Levi Shoto, I'm actually kind of surprised here because now you're going into this last round with no break. I think that was a little overzealous from Levi Shoto.
Yeah, now going into this final round with no break to your name, especially against Inzem, who again, the game plan has been find this hit with Echo, establish a solid life lead, and tag back out to Timo, where our stall potential is so strong.
And the thing is now, because you used that Fury break at the end of the last round trying to be a hero and get it, you lost your Echo. He's gone. And he's not even going to have, he likely won't have Fury here for this round. The first game really boiled down to that one error from Levi Shoto. Unless he can survive here, I don't want to write him off, but man, this is looking great on my tax return.
Exactly.
You're done, yeah. Bye-bye.
The
Game 1.
Bush's turn. and level 1 to seal it out clean. All right, Inzem off to a good start here. Maybe in that first round, we were like, okay, Levi still got some wind in their sails, right? They're navigating neutral in a way that's, making it so it's not, oh, okay, Inzem wins the first hit of the round and then falls out the entire time until that timer goes down to 0. But I don't know, man. Inzem wards back up immediately.
The thing that's so scary about it, though, is Inzem is so great at changing that pace. He's so great at controlling the momentum of a match and making you have to second guess exactly how he wants to play. And he's excellent at both styles, which is how I think you need to thrive in 2x KO. Because if you can play the keep away and the up close, that was crazy. Like on a dime and flip that switch, you're a threat.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to weave seamlessly between Backdash Simulator and Car Crash Neutral, right? You got to be able to take the break, and sometimes you just got to fade away with the float and send out 2 mushrooms and wait for your opponent to just run right into it. But speaking of, Super 2 for the Mega Mushroom takes out the Jinx on Levi.
Yeah, no, there's something I've really liked watching with 2x KO where you see there is a clear gap that can be put on display when someone is like put in the time to lab. Like this game rewards the lab monsters. It rewards the people who have done their homework. And so my team will keep saying watch out because you got some homework to do, Levi Shoto. You are now 1 round away from a 2-0 deficit against Inzem, and I don't see an out in sight.
Yeah, it's looking rough. Okay, I like the delay on the jump back there, trying to go to counter the air attempt that Inzem has been going for off the round starts, but even then, you're still 1 step ahead. The Teemo assist brings you clean into this 50% life lead.
Oh, man.
Homing attack to avoid the rocket. The aerial mobility once again on this team, and we talk about this on characters like Ari, but when you have float, you have the homing attack in just so many different ways to stall out and control that parry? Space. How is he just supposed to hit that?
Dude, he finds the first hit. Inzem breaks out immediately. He tries to set up a neutral with the rocket, gets parried into a punish that he probably wasn't even expecting. He's like, I was just trying to start playing neutral. And you're going to have to start playing differently because Inzem has been firing on all cylinders this whole time. It feels like he has a stop to everything you presented. And you're not putting a stop to this momentum anytime soon. I think Inzem should be able to close out with this combo, establish a 2-0 lead in Grand Finals.
There we go. Levi got 1 knockdown and couldn't make the most of it. I wonder if we just miss input because I think up-angling the minigun once we saw that we were looking for the jump out might have been able to at least lock Echo down a tiny bit, but we get the input in time. Either way, potential final game here with Inzem. All right, finally loses on the round start here. Levi with a good start, catching out the back tech with that Chomper.
And the meaty perfect parry on the Chomper as well. I mean, even though it caught the back tech, did it really? Because Inzem was ready. That's what,
Yep.
Why?
What?
Set to punish
Chill
all
out, man.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
He's just showing off at this point. He's like, I got more parries to go. I'm trying to hit triple digits before the end of the set. Might not even have that many games with the pace that Inzem is going. It's looking potential clean 3-0. No break to try and escape this.
Yeah, and I mean, you're going to have to hold this room Oki, building the badge up higher and higher and higher. The Time Winder is not getting you out. I'm tired of hearing this voice line. Great. Finally gets a hit. Where's the break, though? We've seen Inzem go for it each and every time. The first hit's been established. Happy birthday as well. So Jinx is gonzo.
Yep. There we go. Back onto the screen, trying to do as much as we can. Just, set up the traps and find an approach off of them. But Inzem, so fine to just wait things out. Even if somehow you take out this Echo, it's still a life lead on Teemo.
Yeah, like you have to get this Echo out of the shot within the next 10 seconds. Because then you're dealing with a zoning perfect. Again, the perfect parry! Each and every time, it feels like Inzem cannot be stopped. You need a new approach on this Jinx. But that's my best tool that has been neutralized, and it feels like Inzem is about to neutralize the entirety of this bracket. 1 round away from becoming your FlyQuest Fight Series 2x KO number 69 champion.
And these parries are so insane because it's not even just like an immovable object. He is dashing into them actively, running up the parry and making sure we're in perfect position to find that punish. But as I say that, Levi once again fights back with a 5M of his own. Jump over for the drone, swiped it out of the skies, but just got back into the corner.
Yeah, not able to get the air-to-air this time. Echo assist working out now. Echo on the point, has the afterimage set up, and he might be able to get the first character kill of the set. He bleeds! He bleeds!
There we go. With that charge heavy, right, it does put you, you know, back to the corner. So super jump out, time winder, great hit off to take the break, but Levi's not able to confirm it for a clean kill.
And what can Timo do? The run under! Little rat found his way in. 2 parries.
Yep.
He got caught. Did not realize that Echo had snuck right back in. Do you think he saves the Fury here? I would imagine so, just to go into the next round with a full break versus nothing. Levi Shoto has gotten around. Yeah. Possible.
And I was going to say, I don't know if I agree with the break, but honestly, we've seen so many situations, even just in this top 8, where being greedy with the burst meter has led to your death in the comeback. So, especially against someone like Inzem, I agree, just take the round where you can and just fight with a disadvantage. At least you get one more to fight with. So the tournament point, Inzem finds first blood, and now we're mushroom looping you all the way to the corner.
And this is where the break economy becomes that much better, because now if Inzem is able to get this next hit and put Levi Shoto into a position where it's just Echo and the Jinx is gone, you're cooked. Breaks immediately, and yeah, that means now Echo is going to be the one who's under duress. This is your dude. Damn near 80%. Watch the life bar whittle away. Jesus!
The burst damage that comes out of that S2 super is deranged.
You're done! What? Oh, he's disgustingly optimal. There's the Fury, your last chance to play.
You got Fury though, right? Oh, okay, Fury dash cancel. Just trying to make sure we have any opportunity to open up. Didn't find the level 1. Would have been able to kill if we spent it.
Air throw!
Ooh.
There's a chance. There is a chance.
A lot of time as well. Big drop coming out from Inzem.
All it takes is one hit.
Super assist down. You have no push block.
You're gonna get chipped out. I think it's over. J2, no. Striking back the 2H connect. It's not over just yet. How are you gonna route into the super here? You're not. Set up the monkey. Trying to connect with the enhance assist. I know. 38 seconds of the clock.
Over the slingshot. Any of these great hits could be enough, but I think it hits you.
Is.
Oh no, we didn't go for the low slingshot. We still have 2 more supers left. Careful. Gotta play this perfect right now for Levi. Showed on the whip. The J2H behind the back, but it's a pickup into the zap. We still got one more game.
Inzem can bleed, and the composure from Levi Shoto was incredible. We've got ourselves a set.
No clean sweep to be seen. Levi.
Nah, that was sick.
Still fighting back here once again. Caught off of the time winder with the anti-air 5M.
Yeah, that walk under from Inzem, just great spacing on the round, made it really difficult for Levi Shoto to see exactly where he was trying to be, and the tag delayed in order to find the pickup and bait. The break is huge. Not getting the most out of the combo, but you're stoked about the situation. Now you're in chip territory. You're dead. No, wait.
Ooh. I mean, it was the perfect choice from Inzem, knowing that Levi didn't at that time have the meter to look for the parry. Still able to find the escape here for Levi Shoto.
And you can't really call Echo Assist right now because he will just blow up, but just goes in instead, tries to take the offensive, and that's a lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly like you said, right? Yes, you want to leverage that 2x assist while you have the opportunity, but you put your Echo exactly in the danger zone where Inzem wants you. Speaking of, you're in danger zone once more. It's tournament point once again.
Shoto has to try to find a way, and it's a happy birthday to start us off! Worst possible scenario, 50% off the point, 40% off the Jinx. You're trying to scrape together whatever great health you can, scrape together any chance you have at surviving in this set.
There we go. Roll through already committed to the move, but gets caught up with a crossed up rocket hit. Just running over these mushrooms right now, building up the badges as we go. I can't even tell who's getting hit, Jake.
A lot of clutter. A lot of visual disparity on the screen.
Okay, big whip from the 5H, looking for the air-to-air time winder.
Nice, tried to push block to escape, but they're happy birthday. This should be the round. As long as he catches out, that's going to be the immediate super.
And it's no, you're not able to fall because the air throw was pristine. Okay, Levi.
You've been doing such a good job about catching over these jump overs that really Insem feels so safe doing. Sending it with the air throw, sending it with the air time winder, only gets sniped on the way back down, catches the approach as Insem evens up the character lead.
And look at that Fury bar. If you're able to get one touch, J2, you can tag into Fury and potentially just kill on this next interaction. Overhead is blocked. Take extra chip damage, but the throw is a punish. The round has been earned. Levi Shoto down, but not out.
There we go. Still got some fight left in you. Tries to send the Jinx into the heat of battle, but ends up getting caught still over on the other side. Hard tag off the slow-mo time winder. Get that Teemo in. Oh, last one take the pick actually ends up anti-airing out through the low flight.
Go back in the forefront, trying to contend with himself. Eye on the clone, but he does get caught there, and the full pickup is going to be shown by Levi Shoto. No break either.
Yep. Set up the drone after the charge heavy and baits out the get-up attack as well with the forward jump. That actually ended up going to the time winder, but only caught the assist.
Caught again afterwards. The aftermatch has been paying off in dividends. And now there's no break from Insem. He's going to have one guess here, realistically, on this Teemo.
Right away, up back rocket. It's like you mentioned so many sets ago. It's such a safe way of setting out the assist, covering the ground, and fading away as we watch for the assist to make purchase.
Klarna's his situations in neutral. He's like, I'll deal with it later. I'm just gonna up back, let my assist do the work. I'll pay you later. Oh my goodness! And getting back to the corner. Doesn't want to make this set go any later. Gonna take this Oki. Did he get caught? I think he might have just waited this time around. There's an assist from the Echo here, which means you might just blow up the happy birthday. Oh yeah, but Echo got out of there. You are so very lucky as Levi Shoto, because you would have been deader than dead.
Yeah, that would have been the end of the tournament right there, but Echo escaping the screen just barely in the nick of time, picking up 30 seconds left on the clock. Insem without the life lead, but trying to leverage the Teemo super assist.
Air throw. Time winder to try to find the hit. Rolls through, not able to get it just yet. Fury about to be available. Nothing ready for Levi Shoto just yet, but Levi finds the counter back. The Fury comes through. Chip is a factor. Levi has to try to survive. 14 seconds on the clock, J2.
Yeah, a slight delay on the Fury allows you to now look for the chip away on this bomb.
Oh!
Behind the back.
Didn't connect.
Oh, but you got it. It doesn't matter. Levi Shoto with the swing and the not miss this time on the time wander. We're going to game number 5.
I can't believe it that they are going this far. Levi Shoto is embodying the spirit of Randy Marsh right now. He did not hear no bell.
Trying to go for the air-to-air. Not an air throw this time, but instead just trying to put the hitbox out with the jump S2.
Teemo getting his beat up.
Yeah, that Teemo's getting his ass beat over there. He's not even the point, man.
He got the global taunt. He's just getting whooped. One errant assist call, and you are exploding. And that is what's happening to Levi Shoto's Echo right now. I mean, you gotta guess right. This is gonna be so difficult to defend. Nothing? Oh my god.
Pull up. There we go. Finds a kill for Insem once more.
This would be, if he's able to get this round, it would be 3 times that Insem has established tournament point.
Ooh. Go for the run up 5L, but air stalls with the rocket still stuck in the corner here for Levi.
His air dash is coming through time and time again, but the interrupt comes through from Levi Shoto, not afraid to challenge. Active defense wins championships. And the overhead has been the biggest winner in Levi Shoto's arsenal this set, it feels like.
Okay, looking for the single swipe. No consume on the second assist, so Echo's going to be right back up. It doesn't matter, though, because you're going to get caught in the corner by Inzem's Echo instead.
We have seen time and time again, Levi Shoto has shown off the Fury early
in these round ones. Gonna have access to it first. It could potentially tell the tale of the rest of this set. 28 seconds left. The chip damage is so much.
Wait, but it actually built up a good amount of fury on block 2.
Life is even again.
Ooh, tricky. No confirm off of the JM though.
Oh, this is gonna be so close, J2. No way! There's the fury. You get chip. You can actually just go for the super and just keep you locked down. Might not even need it. The rockets are just obliterating the life bar, and the 2H is expertly plays. Reset point for Levi Shoto.
There we go. We've through an absolute minefield of neutral. Still not enough. We get caught by that anti-air. We didn't have enough meter for Zap to try and stall out for Levi, so we had to stay aware of any potential last hit scenarios. Inzem with a big break lead now.
Yeah, and this is incredible resilience from Levi Shoto in this set, but resilience can only take you so far. You have to prove your grit as well, and I mean, this is where it's do or die. You got one round to give. This is the worst possibility. You get so close, you're one round away after a potential 3-0 reverse sweep, and he still ends the tournament.
Yep.
Got one Echo to work with here, and then one whole round. You'd like to close it out now. Oh!
Damn. Okay, empty jump into the 2N. Maybe caught out a jump here from Inzem. Oh, what? Huh?
I think that was a break bait right there. Went for the rewind. So we saw the startup of the normal and just went for the break bait afterwards. Just didn't work out. Inzem did not bite. What is going on?
Trying to go for a break bait of our own, maybe with a fadeaway sidewinder, but yeah, still got some time. Break bait neutral. Oh, but still caught you with a low flight JH. Now it's a reset point, it's tournament point, and we're even on the resources. Let's see it.
This is exactly how you'd want to start. Locked and loaded across the board. Nothing just yet. From the side of Levi, and the delay cross-up immediately forces the break out of Levi. Shoto knows that he's not not willing to take any of the damage. The time winder.
Oh no! We saw the chase down on the Timo. It was working out so well, but you gotta worry about that time winder. Is this now? It's Grey Beat off of the knockdown. Could have actually been able to check out, but who was supposed to expect that? Now we send the second burrito.
Yep. Yeah, you got caught. The throw will check. The OS is on deck, and I mean, you're about to walk the deck. The plank is ready for you. Levi Shoto has one more chance to try and survive.
Things out. Yeah, and we have the full poison as well, so just looking for opportunities to, chip away with the poison.
Instant overhead! This extension is going to be massive. He's got 2 meter already available for the Timo. He's building up that additional bar for the Echo in the back, and I think this might just be lights out, J2. I think that we have our FlyQuest Fight Series champion. It is Inzem closing it out. So close yet so far for Levi Shoto. But it is Inzem showing that he is inevitable. Dude, the horn at the end just kills me every time, brother. I'm like
so
trying
unserious,
to,
man.
It's messed up because I'm like, man, let me get this sick clip, and he's just.
It's so YouTube core, but it is also the perfect representation of that Timo win screen. Levi so close, like you said, right? 1 round away. Had that reverse sweep where it seemed like this grand finals might just be an entirely clean 3-0 from Inzem, but definitely put up an amazing fight and showed a lot on the Jinx. Right? Where, in so many situations, we're like, oh man, Super Tag isn't as strong as they used to be. She needs the assist to back up some of these zoning patterns, but Levi navigated it with absolute finesse. So getting so close up against a player of the caliber of Inzem, I know it's not the reset, it's not the win you were looking for, but what a damn good showing for the grand finals of FlyQuest Fight Series.
Yeah, and I like that Levi, as he progressed, got really much better at handling the break management, was able to, intermix in up back rocket into assist a bit more, and you saw, like, almost neutral rocket got taken off of the menu. He's like, I'm not allowed to do this. Yeah. All right, Inzem, you showed me that this is not a tool I get to play with, and the fact that Levi was able to show that adjustment shows, like, how seasoned he is as a player, so wanted to give kudos to them as well, but Inzem is so prepared because the fact that those countermeasures were presented and Inzem was still able to triumph is like a testament to their skills. So congratulations once again, Inzem, and the rest of our competitors in top 16 here, top 8. We got the bracket right there. Oh, I was waiting for it to populate. It didn't load, unfortunately. Just 7s, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s. But there's the top 16 for you.
There we go. Big shout out to all the gamers, everybody who made it on in. Of course, that big 400 going to Inzem, but a solid 200 for Levi, that 120 going over to Lucian, and the 80 for Francois as well. So you gamers have a quite a good amount of money to try and get some of these new cosmetics. I know you're scouting out that rotating shop, and also big shout out to Light Wisp as well, claiming the $50 bonus bounty. The highest placing team without an echo, doing it strong with the double big bodies as well.
Yeah, so incredible showing from all our competitors, and incredible showing from everybody in the chat. Thanks for being along this journey for us. I hope you enjoyed mine and Jatsu's coverage of the event. If you like us, make sure you go to our X accounts. Make sure you go to Blue Sky and everything. We're always commentating. We love this stuff. Shout outs to FlyQuest as well. Can't be here without you, and really love their support for everything FGC, everything 2XKO, and everything that they're offering to the scene. So really appreciate all you. Anything you want to say to the people before we head out here, Jatsu?
I mean, what else can I say? It's been an absolute joy being back on the FlyQuest broadcast. Hopefully, you guys having a good Halloween, whether you were just tuning in after coming back from trick-or-treating, or if you stuck around the entire time to watch some more 2XKO action. And if you guys want some more 2XKO, of course, FlyQuest is hosting this weekly, so we'll see you next Friday for some more of that. But I believe that should be everything from us. It's been an absolute joy hanging out, so you guys have a good night. Peace, peace.